Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. It's been over a month. Gosh, see if I even remember how to do this, but I really appreciate those of you who jump on tonight. There's a lot of great games tonight. I know Rob's got Out of the Abyss going tonight, I believe. Praetor's Rejects might have something. I know GeoQuester does, and I don't think FSH Schmo has anything going on tonight, but a lot of good choices, so no worries if you hop around or if you choose another channel. Whatever sounds good to you, go for it. A lot of great options tonight. But anyone in there, again, thanks for stopping by. And unlike Schmo and Rob and some of the guys, I still haven't gotten a bunch of music going on beforehand. I use this time to kind of dial in my sounds and make sure everything sounds like it's at the appropriate levels and all that fun stuff. So, trying to make sure the stream is working. Hopefully it is. Well, yeah, we should be good. It's always a delay and it always takes a little bit longer than I realized to have the live feed pop up. So, hopefully soon. Oh, there we go. Gwydion live on Twitch. My bot picked it up, so it must be real. So any of you that are jumping on early, please don't forget to follow the guys I already mentioned. Rob Tui, follow FSH Schmo. I keep saying Smo. Tired. It's been a long week. FSH Schmo, GeoQuester, Praetor's Rejects. High Jumper is starting to get in the mix as well. He's been doing, I think, some preparation videos for an expedition he has coming up, so check him out. And there's probably a few I'm missing that I'll try to remember later. So if anyone does jump into stream, do me a favor and shoot me some notes on how, like the background music, right now I have that going too loud, too soft, just right. Kind of do the Goldilocks thing for me. And I will continue to play around with that a little bit. And I'm going to do some Syrinscape sounds. Once I see somebody in my chat, I might play around with Syrinscape a little bit to see how that sounds. But hopefully we will get... Oh, actually, you know what? I need to change my stream title. See if I can do that right now in Deepbot. PDCCon is over. We're back to POTA. I don't even remember what session number this is, so I'm just going to say POTA. Update, playing Fantasy Grounds. So hopefully that will update. I think it will. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. And these guys are in Rivergard Keep. I'll give a little summary once we get rolling. We got a little bit of housekeeping. Make sure they take a short rest. We had to stop kind of abruptly last time we went over. And... they're right in the middle of Rivergard Keep. They've already just taken out Charliver Grimjaw, Reesh, who's the second in command. So they've actually done quite a bit here, but we'll see where they go from here. They just finished battling a few bugbears in a tower. And it's actually, if I remember correctly, middle of the day. Yeah, it's at about 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I keep a little Excel spreadsheet that just tracks time in like 3-hour increments. I don't want to make it too onerous for me, but that seems like the right balance for me. And then I have a mood lighting extension that I can kind of turn on and show them that it's getting towards night. And so it's always fun to do that. Hey Dave, thanks for the auto host, Dave, and anyone that's come to look for the Digital Dungeon Master. You found my channel, Gwydion's channel. I'm just getting set up to run a session of Princess of the Apocalypse, so feel free to stick around. Love to have you. But as I was mentioning earlier, there's a lot of good games on tonight. Rob Tui will be streaming at the top of the hour, GeoQuester streaming, so plenty of channels to jump around and take a look at. So, but welcome. Got about 15 minutes. This is the first time we've run this in a little over a month, so we might be a little rusty. I'm certainly going to be a little rusty remembering where they are and But right now they're in Rivergard Keep, as you can see at the top. Got a little background ambiance going from Tabletop Audio. I like using their sounds for the ambiance, and I use Syrinscape for my kind of my one-shots for chat sounds. And between Rob Toohey and myself, boy, we've got, if you look at my sound, let me pull it up, chat sounds. Well, you can't see this yet, but we've got, looks like 5 pages of chat sounds. If you look at our the Deluxe Oz sound module, we've got about 5 pages worth of chat sounds recorded, which is most of the spells. We've got all of the first, second, or I should say cantrip, first level through 4th level spells, I believe, now out of the PHB, and we're working on Sword Coast Adventures Guide and Elemental Evil, getting those all squared away for auto chat sounds. So makes it fun, makes it a little more immersive. So hopefully the players jump on soon so we can start close to the top of the hour, and regardless of whether or not they're all here, I will flip over to my Fantasy Grounds screen at the top of the hour, and love to get your feedback on what the screen looks like. I always like to look at other people's streams to see how they set things up and try to take what I like from their streams. Hopefully every once in a while somebody sees something they like about my stream and copies it. To me, that's what it's all about. It's a great community of people. We use Fantasy Grounds. That's all I DM, so that's what you'll see. I love it. Always fun. I love the automation. Makes it a lot easier, and every once in a while there's a glitch, a hiccup, but I think that happens in every software program. But all in all, I really do love using Fantasy Grounds. You can also type in, if you want, commands. We do allow things like heals. You can spring a trap on these guys. You've got to build up some XP first, but I use Revlo for my rewards, but it's kind of fun. Every once in a while, these guys have been in a bad way, and chat has healed them and brought them back. So it can be a savior. It makes it kind of fun and a little more interactive. You can also type !POTA, all caps, POTA players, and I might do that right now just to kind of show you who the players are. If I can find it. Like I said, it's been a little while here. Where's my timed messages? Just execute now. Here we go. POTA players. Execute now. Should pop up. So those are the guys and gals that we have playing. We've got 5 characters. Pretty good mix. I run a number of extensions, so for those of you familiar with Fantasy Grounds, you can take a look at the extensions I'm running. I already see an error there. 14-point clear font. That should be. Let's see if I can go into Deepbot right now and fix that. Clear font. Always noticing something when I'm doing these things. Darn it. Alright, that should correct next time it pops up. DOE, which is Deluxe Oz, the base extension, sound extension, which allows me to run all my chat sounds, which I love. What else? POTA extensions. I already told you Fantasy Grounds. And, yeah. Oh, I have an FAQ module that's free. It's shown as a pay what you want on DM's Guild, but certainly I don't expect anything. It's just it's kind of a neat little module, at least in my view, of course, since I'm the one that made it. But just some of the frequently asked questions, whether it's about light, heavily obscured, what does that mean, those types of things. I think it's helpful for newer players. So anybody interested in checking that out, click on that link, and again, no need to pay anything. Just take a look at it, and if you like it, great. Drop me a line sometime and let me know you used it. I always love hearing that people use anything I create. So, and if you're ever on Fantasy Grounds forums, I tend to be on there quite a bit. I love helping people out, and I like converting modules. I'm getting used to Parse now, Par 5e. So I'm parsing more of my modules and trying to find a lot of one-shots that are free. So there's a bunch of folks out there that have been great allowing me to convert their modules. I don't really ask for any compensation since these are all free modules, but I convert them for my own use, and then if they'll let me post them to Fantasy Grounds with attribution, I do that. So you'll notice if you go on the forums, several modules I have on there: Zombie Curse, Krampus. I think it's called Krampus for the Holidays. I'm working on another one shortly. I did a really short little encounter, Forgotten Tomb. So anyway, quite a bit. It's all free. Check it out if you ever run one of those. Love to hear if it worked out well, if you liked it, or if you didn't. So I'll stop rambling and see if my players are popping on, hopefully soon. I always got to check email, see if anybody emailed me last minute. Nope. Looks like hopefully we're good. I'm sure excited to get back into DMing. I've been watching a lot of streams, been watching a lot of Rob Tui's stuff, Schmo. Those guys are so much fun to watch. And Rob's got something going on literally Monday through Saturday. I almost said Monday through Friday. So if you're ever looking for something, and he's got games, Salvage Encounters on Mondays and sporadically, I think it's every other Saturday, Salvage Encounters, and you can actually drop in and play. So it's a really cool concept. Check it out if you go to his channel. Praetor's Rejects has games going a few nights a week, and love watching him run his groups through. And Schmo does a lot of Adventure League things, and he's doing another one that's kind of like a survival. I forget the name of it. I apologize, but it's on Fridays, I think. It's kind of an Armageddon theme. So like I said, there's just a boatload of great content right now on Twitch with these guys that have great streams. So check them all out. A lot of those guys have Patreon pages and a lot of benefits and rewards. I'm doing this more just to get people familiar with Fantasy Grounds, and hopefully they learn something, especially new players. So I'm doing a lot more just to get exposure to these other folks. So I don't have Patreon. I don't ask for donations. None of that stuff. I am a Patreon for many of those guys, but for me, it's a labor of love. It's just a lot of fun. See one of the guys connecting to the table, so hopefully I might ignore chat for a bit. It's hard for me. I don't know if I'll have any mods in tonight because they're all running their own games. So if I miss you in chat, I have my iPad up to take a look at it, but got my iPad, my external monitor, and my laptop, and sometimes I get so focused on running the game, and I'm not always as responsive in chat. So if I miss you, I truly apologize. So now, why is that? Oh, good. Looked like my connection was going down for a second. So yeah, follow the channel if you're interested in what I'm doing after you take a look at what the stream looks like. I know right now all you see is my my placeholder slide. But if you like it, once we get into it, hit that follow button and check out what we do. I'm usually only streaming Thursday nights. I'm trying to do more one-shots. I just converted a 5e adventure called The Haunt, and I've loaded up all my sounds. It's a really cool haunted house adventure by, I think it's called P&B Adventures. It looks super cool. It's got an evil, creepy doll, and I've got so much in the way of background sounds and pictures and things. I can't wait to run that and see how it goes. So, we'll see. Hopefully I can get a chance to run that soon. Excuse me. And I'm hoping that's probably a 6 to 8 hour deal, maybe one, maybe two sessions. So there you go. And there's my the commands that just popped up in chat. Those are my Revlo commands. So if you hit ! capital X capital P, that'll show you how many XP you have for Revlo. XP is for interaction and chat, and then GP gold pieces you can actually convert, but you can use those in DeepBot for things like gambling and things like that. So there's a lot of fun little things you can do. Not as much as some of the other channels, but we got a fair bit that you can do here. It's fun. It's a fun time. Got to add more like some of these guys do, man. They got a lot of stuff going on. Where is mine now? I've completely forgotten. Channel commands. Stream interaction. Here we go. Mini games. Huh. Dungeon. So my mine is ! dungeon to start a dungeon crawl. So everybody has something different. We got to coordinate and get that all the same because everybody goes to different streams and don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to connect or how to start a heist. All right, so hopefully these guys start popping in soon. 5 minutes, we got one in.
Good evening.
Hey, Noah, how are you?
Well, how about yourself?
Not too bad. Looking forward to playing. I hope Jason's okay and ready to go.
Yeah, I hope so too. I hope his back's not bothering him too much.
I know, it sounds like he was in bed with his 60-inch monitor, and that's where he's going to be tonight if he jumps on.
Hey, whatever works, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
How's Nikki feeling?
She's doing a lot better, thanks. So yeah, I think she's finally over the hump, so to speak, and I think she's on the right path now. But thanks for asking. She's out actually at a movie, so that's a very good sign.
That is a very good sign indeed. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, thanks. Yep. Always, I think, more challenging recovery than you expect, but much better now.
Oh, you bet. I like the new background in Fantasy Ground.
Yeah, I switched from the Gap theme because it was great. I really like it, but there were just every once in a while something weird would happen with it. So given we just did an update, I just went back to what we used to use, and I like it actually. Like you said, I like it a lot.
Yeah, it looks good.
And I don't know if you saw in the message of the day, I did take a look at Darvik, and I updated his channel divinity to make it just more apparent that once you use it and tick it off, it'll go away until a short or long rest. So that way, it's a lot easier to track when you have it and when you don't.
No, that's great.
And I still left the 5 and the 1, so that I think the first plus is a heal of 5, and the second one is a 1. So you could still split them up that way. And then I just had a little parenthetical note that shows you can do up to 20 hit points, but hopefully that works.
Looks good, thank you.
Cool. Oh, it looks like. Hey, what's going on? How's Demakos's back?
Yeah, hardly noticeable if I'm laying down, which is what I've been doing all day. So as long as I stay like that, it's pretty good.
Nikki told me she should send some pain pills with me into the office since she's had to do some of those.
Yeah, I bet.
I was telling Noah, she's finally getting off those, and I think she's on the right road now. But man, it's been a challenge, but she's doing a lot better.
That's good. So is this I always forget which alias it is. Is it the Cracked Thief?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
We're streaming live, so I don't like to say the whole. I mean, not that it matters. I mean, I think it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But
I didn't say the rest of it.
No, you're fine. You're fine. That's why I didn't give you the whole thing. But yep. So is Anna downstairs and you're upstairs?
Yep.
Nice.
Hey guys.
Hey Anna. So how is the background right now that I have going on? Too loud, too soft?
Yeah, sounds fine.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Okay.
Yep.
It's just been a while, so I've had to go back and tweak all my stuff, and it's hard to remember where all my settings were, and I've had so many updates for every program since we last played.
Yeah.
So, cool.
Definitely going to be, it's going to take a little bit to jog the memory, I think.
Yeah, I tried to give at least some update in the message of the day, and I can I can give you guys, try to give you a little bit of stream of consciousness of what I remember. And I tried to have Realmworks updated for the most part, so I actually have all the mapping updated in Realmworks, so whenever you guys do open that, I have all the right shading, so you know where you've been, where you haven't, for Rivergard Keep and all that good stuff. Yep.
So I'm looking at the message of the day regarding the inventory tab in the party sheet,
Yes.
and it says something about scrolls.
Yeah, do you not? Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting that. So I think one of the things we need to do first off is do a short rest. Because I think we ended right before you could take a short rest, and that's why, now that I look at them, these scrolls aren't identified, and that's why. So I think as soon as everybody connects and gets on, we can do a short rest, and you guys can, if you want to do a short, we could probably do a long. It's up to you all. I looked at my notes, and it's you guys just finished a battle. You battled some bugbears in this little tower. Let me share the map again. Actually, one thing you guys can do, I don't know if you remember, but if you open your character sheet and you double click on the portrait on the top right, it'll open up the map that you're currently on. So if you guys have selected your characters, you can just double click on your portrait and it should open it right up.
Yep, there it is.
And Tamakos and Nana, I can't tell if you're on or not. Are you guys on the table or?
Demakos and Barbar are in the in Fantasy Grounds.
Okay.
There's the map.
Oh, good. Did it work for you?
Yep.
Okay, good. And Anna, are you in yet, or are you still coming in? I wonder if she has push to talk on. Oh, there she is.
It's just really slow.
What's really slow?
Fantasy Grounds?
Did you do all your
laggy.
Did you do all your updates?
Yeah, I did that last night.
Is anybody else lagging a lot?
I don't really know. I launched my Fantasy Grounds and then walked away for a few minutes, so...
Okay. I see you on there now, Anna, so I don't know if you see the map up, but I see you in there now.
A little time for everything to render. It's just...
There was a second update, because I updated last night too, but there was another one right now when I came in.
Yeah, you should have had 2. That's what I tried to type that to you guys.
Oh.
There should have been 2 updates. And they were very significant, but they might not have been for you, but for me, you know, one of them took almost 40 minutes.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Mine didn't take that long.
So you know what you might want to do, just so we don't have a big problem, Anna, you might want to, I hate to say it, but you might want to go back to the launch screen and just
Okay.
check for updates. Even if it's not highlighted, you might check for updates again and see if it's... Just make sure you have everything.
Okay, I'm doing that right now.
Yeah, no problem. Every time I've watched somebody else's stream and they try to just go through it, like a half hour later, they get frustrated and say, okay, just go ahead and go back and try to update it.
Yeah.
So we'll just get it done now. Guess I can change the sounds now. Let's see. We'll do this one. Yeah, I think a lot of the updates were corrections to modules, and like the new one they just released. Now that sounds louder than the other. Darn it. One sec. Turned it down just a little bit. But I think a lot of it was like corrections to things. This wasn't like one of their big updates. They actually have a big update about to be released. I think it's 3.3.3 that I think is almost imminent, and that one's supposed to be a functionality update. This was just more corrections and things.
Okay, my update went pretty quick. I'm just waiting to get back in.
Oh, but you did have an update, you think, or?
Yeah.
Cool.
It did show like the little where you can tell something's happening.
Awesome. I don't know if that'll do anything or not, but every time I've found we've been on a little bit different versions, it does jack with things. So hopefully that's all it was. Because mine's pretty snappy, so hopefully yours will be just fine. This is the massage background music for Demakos.
Yes.
It sounds soothing.
I got an appointment for tomorrow morning.
So I heard. That's awesome. I tend to wait to go to chiropractors too, but once I go, when I really have a problem, man, it helps.
Yes.
And I don't know if you saw, not to talk work, but while Inna's getting back on, I reached out to our buddy right away, and hopefully he can get those things approved quickly, I hope.
Yeah. Last thing he said is that he was sending it to his team.
Yeah, I saw that. So hopefully that... I can't imagine it's a tough process, so hopefully it's just punching in some numbers and good to go.
It's like Barbar, yeah, he's still wounded.
Yeah, and can you guys see your health bars? If not, let me do my little trick real quick. Actually, it might, once we do a short rest, I bet that'll take care of it.
Yeah, 'cause I do not see them right now.
Okay, I think... And I don't remember if we took a short rest. I didn't make a note on that, but given where Inna and Barbar are, I don't think so.
It's been a little while, but I don't believe I think we just got done murdering stuff and logged off.
I think so too. I think it was late. It was so yeah, I think it was like running 10:30, 10:40, and so I didn't do as much as I normally do either. But I always take notes on a long rest, and I know we haven't done that in a while, so I think you guys are just about due to do a short rest. I still have the spiritual weapon up, so I know we just finished combat.
Okay, it seems a lot better.
Yay! So I don't know if you heard me before, but if you open up your character sheet, and if you double click on the portrait in the top right, whatever map you're on currently will pop up. Is that working? I don't see you with the map yet.
No, so what do I have
So
the character sheet open.
So your portrait at the top right next to inspiration, just double click on that.
Oh, I've clicked on the wrong one.
That's right.
Yeah. I think I have it open. I see it.
I don't see you. I might share it with you again because I don't see you on the map, or I don't see you showing up in the bottom left of the map. One sec. It's weird. I don't see you on the bottom left, but do you see the map?
Yeah, I see the map.
I always forget those. Since you guys are on the same IP address, I don't know if it's going to show up separately or not. But anyway, as long as everybody's on, we're good. All right, so let's do, unless there's anything anybody wants to do first, let's apply the short rest. And you guys can roll, if Inna and Barbar want to roll hit dice, you can. So give me 1 second. I'm going to turn off the background music too. So let me apply this. All right, so anybody that wants to roll hit dice is welcome to now.
And I gotta remember how many things Flurvin gets back.
I always forget. Well, on a short rest, I don't think you're going to get any spells back. You'll get your channel divinity, but I don't think you're going to get any spells back.
Well, there's the
Oh, Flurvin. I'm sorry. I was thinking Darvik. You're right.
Just trying to remember how much that is. Less than or equal to half your wizard level. Okay, there we go.
Yep. So I think you can either get 1 second level or 2 first levels, right?
Right.
And I'm going to mark that. Let's see. 1 second. I'm going to mark that because if I remember right, you can only do that on 1 short rest. So we'll just make a note that you did that this session.
Right.
Okay. All right. So, Barbara, have you rolled what you want? I didn't know. I didn't see anything. But...
Yeah, he only had 1 die left, so
Okay.
I went ahead and rolled it.
Okay. So you got those. So I'm going to go into inventory, and I will.
Does exhaustion stay on, Barbar?
Yes, only on a long rest you do get 1 level back.
Gotcha.
All right, so there were only 2 scrolls in there that were unidentified, so everything should... If you see anything that's not identified, let me know, but... So if anybody wants to grab those, you should see a scroll of haste and a scroll of wall of water.
And then there's one more unidentified item right beneath that.
Yeah.
Right beneath, let me see, I'll have to...
It's underneath the scroll of wall of water.
yeah,
Above the wagon.
I don't see anything there, so 1 second.
Oh.
That's weird. Mine must be in alphabetical order, yours must be in a different order, so 1 sec.
And then for you, it would probably be quite close to the bottom. Well, I guess it's close to the bottom for us, too.
Was it just that chest? I don't even remember what that was, but it was the only thing I saw was a chest.
Must have been it.
Okay. All right, so yeah, anything you guys can decide between yourselves, but if you want, whoever wants the scrolls, go ahead and drag them on.
They probably seem a bit wizardly.
Just what I was checking here. Yeah, it doesn't look like any of them are for warlocks.
No. See, man, we gotta get on these scroll makers. They have no love for warlocks.
Up with that.
It's not right. All right. All right, so we have those. We got this. I am going to, since we took a short rest, take off the spiritual weapon. And now that you guys have adjusted your hit points at all, do you see your health bars or no?
You mean on the map?
Yes.
I see mine.
I see Anna's.
But
I see Inez, I see Barbars.
and
Oh yeah, there's barbars in yellow. Okay.
but you don't see the rest?
No.
Okay, 1 sec. Darvik should have just shown up.
Yep. Frozen.
Slurvin.
Is that everybody?
Nebula.
Oh, I don't even have her in the combat tracker because she's outside the gates right now.
Right.
Now,
Yes,
so
that's it.
Demakos, remind me, your temporary hit points stay on. They don't go away in a short rest, do they?
I think they do, actually.
If you,
Let me look real quick.
yeah, take a look, and if they do, you can take them off. If not, go ahead and put them on. Does anybody who, and I know we have like 3 slots of inspiration, but anybody that does not have inspiration, go ahead and give yourself 1 inspiration. If you already have more than one or more than one, then don't add anything. But if you're out, go ahead and put 1 on.
Thank you.
Yep.
I always do this. I go back and look in the index under temp hit points, and it says, look under hit points.
Oh, does it? Let's see.
Let's see. H. Hit points. 198. I should have that page number memorized by now.
Well, it's been a while. It's okay. We'll get back into it quick, but I think we're all gonna struggle just a little bit since it's been a while.
Okay.
I would have thought they would have taken them off with a short rest because Fantasy Ground's pretty darn good with that stuff, but
Oh, it says long rest.
Yeah, that makes sense. Good.
It says they last until they're depleted or you finish a long rest.
Yeah, like I said, they're pretty good about having those things just automatically.
Yeah.
So, okay, so I had it in the message of the day. Oh, and one other thing, just a couple of other housekeeping things. I don't know if you saw the message of the day, but you have the sacred necklace, I think, that gives you immunity to disease.
Yeah.
So if you open your actions tab, and I think there's an effect on that, go ahead and click on it so that it shows, as long as you tell me you're wearing it, you should have that on you kind of at all time. There you go. All right. And the life ring, I want to say that you did use that, which gave you...
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so I think what we should do is just take off... I'll leave it in your inventory, but I'm going to take off the effect, because once you've used it, it's a ring, you can keep it, but there's no other effect. So I'm going to take it off your actions so you don't get confused that you can use it.
Okay.
It's still going to be in your inventory if for whatever reason you want to wear it and you want to role play with it, but the charge is gone. All right. I think that was everything. So yeah, if you guys remember, just a quick little recap. You guys have killed Jolliver Grimjaw, who was the head of Rivergard Keep. You noticed there was some kind of secret boat landing kind of underneath his residence and some stairs. You guys came back out and decided you were going to kind of take a look at the rest of the keep. You defeated some priest who was proselytizing a couple of recruits. And right after that, you guys came into this tower and fought a few bugbears. And you still haven't cleared out the entire keep yet. It's about midday. And you guys came here from Feathergale Spire. You feel like you have a little bit of an ally there. And you might want to make a note. I have my own note, but don't forget that they do have essentially a well-stocked storeroom underneath Feathergale Spire, and you can get most anything that's in the Player's Handbook at a 10% markup. So you can always go back there to replenish if and when you want. So, and Nebula's still kind of pacing outside. She's kind of killing some rabbits and things to keep herself full, but otherwise that's why she's not in the combat tracker. So I think, unless there's any other questions of where you are and what's going on, that's my brief recollection from last time.
Sweet.
All right.
Oh.
And right where Nebula is, let me draw this. Again, you guys probably remember that, but you essentially, and I don't remember, you guys tell me, I don't remember if you actually took, I think you had a grappling hook, or somehow you had a makeshift, I think, grappling hook that you climbed up the wall. So I think it's still there, or maybe you guys said you took it with you, but anyway, you came up the wall, I think right near Nebula, maybe a little bit further to the left. So you probably actually took that with you, but that's how you got into the compound.
Yeah, and I think we used the, oh my gosh.
Maybe it wasn't a grappling hook. I think you guys had to do like a makeshift, the pythons, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
that
right.
sounds-
So I guess they would still be there and they wouldn't quite be visible. So I think that's right. Yeah, you guys, I think, pounded those into the wall and climbed up because you didn't have a grappling hook. All right, so if you see all your health bars and everything looks good, just tell me. Let me lock tokens. Actually, you know what? For now, just don't move too far into the obviously the darkened areas, but for now I'm going to leave tokens unlocked. It just makes it easier for you guys to move around. So as long as you don't get too crazy with where you're going, go ahead and tell me what you want to do and move where you want to move. Like I said, you took given it's a short rest, I'll say it's still only, let me pull it up. I'm going to say you're at the end of late afternoon. It's about 4 p.m. right now.
So about how long do you think before we could take a long rest?
Actually, given you took one sometime on the day prior, so I'm going to say you could take one now if you really wanted to. But you took it the day before, so I don't have any problem if you want to try. Obviously, you're still in the keep, so it's up to you if you want to risk a long rest. But you can from game standpoint, you can try one whenever you want.
Okay. Just Flurvin and Darvik's completely out of spells, and Flurvin's got just a couple left. So
Yep.
before we get any big skirmishes, maybe we ought to think about that.
Challenge being, when is a big skirmish going to happen?
Exactly.
Could happen as soon as we walk out this room.
True.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm up for trying to. This seems like a pretty safe room. What does it have? One door leading into it?
It does.
I mean, we could try to take one now. I mean, looks like. Barbar still has some health to recover, and he could certainly benefit from losing that level of exhaustion and getting his rages back as well. I'm not opposed to taking a chance and going for it.
What do you think, Anna?
I think we should. I could keep watch, do the first two like we normally do.
Neck crack. Sorry, guys.
I definitely think we should if
Feels better though.
spells are gone.
Yeah, between the spells and health and just getting some abilities like rage back, I think that exhaustion will fall off after a long rest. So.
Yeah, it's only one. I think since you're only one level in, I believe with a long rest you get one back, so you should be good.
Yeah.
All right, so no, look, guys, I'm fine. So let me approve these. I guess it was still locked, so give me 1 sec.
We're all getting the heck away from the door.
Yep.
Run!
Okay, so Anna, you are taking first watch.
Yeah.
And you're gonna do it for you're gonna do 4 hours.
Yeah.
So roll 2 d20s in the tower for me. None of that, man. Too early. I'm tired too.
Oh gosh.
All right. So Anna, your 2 watches or your long watch passes uneventfully. So it is now dusk. Actually, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, actually, it's late evening now because it's been 4 hours. 1 sec. Okay, and so who wants to do? I have Darvik listed if I open up the party sheet and the order, but whatever you guys want to do, there's 2 more shifts. You can double up. You can have one person stand watch for 2 hours each. Just tell me what we want to do, and we'll take it from there.
Should we just do the party order? Darvik and Barbar for the 3rd watch, and then Demakos and Flurvin for the 4th?
Yep.
Okay. So let's say for this one, Darvik, roll a d20 in the tower. All right, so Darvik and Barbar, your shift passes uneventfully. So let's do Demakos this time so roll your d20.
Okay.
All right, so you guys make it through your long rest. So give me 1 second. And it is very late in the evening now. It's about midnight. So let me do the combat tracker. Apply your long rest. There you go. Wow, doesn't that look pretty when everybody is back to full health now?
So much nicer.
Yes.
Looks like the exhaustion is still on Barbar.
All right, let me take that off. That's probably one that I have to take off. Okay.
There we go. Sweet.
I love how this. So for our chat sounds, our automated chat sounds, we're up to. I have 5 pages worth. We've done every spell up through 4th level in the player's handbook, and we've done most of the cantrips and 1st level spells in the Sword Coast Adventures Guide and Elemental Evil.
Wow.
So we've got a lot of sounds that hopefully trigger just fine tonight. Should be fun. Hey, Urash, thanks for coming in, man.
Cool.
All right.
All right. So
So we are
What's
fully
next?
healed, and yeah.
You guys think? Do you want to explore more of the keep, or do you want to go and take a magical boat ride to the river of who knows where it leads?
The River of
that's
Styx. Did I say that out loud? Or I thought that was to the stream. Just
Yeah,
kidding.
we heard that.
Just kidding.
Hades, what are you doing here?
Time to go hang out with Nebula and say to hell with all this.
That's right.
My thought is we should probably explore the keep while we're here and then travel the river Styx and see where it leads us.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Who knows?
I think that's a good idea.
Might
So-
cover some useful stuff here.
So I'm sorry, I kind of heard two things. I heard both check out the river, but also clear out the keep. But you guys just tell me where you want to go, and we'll play from there.
Yeah, we'll probably explore the keep first.
Got it.
So, I'm guessing those are doors. Do you just want to head to this building? What looks like a building to the southwest?
You mean where
Oh,
it
I
looks
see
like
what you
there's a window or a door?
You mean kind of where I have
Yeah.
the arrow pointing?
Yeah. Looks like there's doors and windows there.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys... I need to do a better job unhiding, but the white things that are a little bit bigger are doors, and the blue are windows, so let me unhide just a little bit more. So that probably makes it a little bit clearer.
Okay.
Is that where you guys want to head? I think that's... I don't know if that's all one big building or what, but that's... That and the two towers at the south end of the keep are the only things left
So, Urash, we have a lot of sounds set up now, man.
around to discover.
We got like
And then we
5
got that
pages
stairway leading up to the walls
of chat sounds. Look at this,
We're in.
Urash. We got 5 pages.
Yeah.
We've got all
Yeah,
spells up to the
that's
4th
me.
level.
I like checking out the building to the southwest.
Yeah, me too. Because there could be, well, I guess there doesn't
Oh, and
matter
Urash,
if
it's
you have
exclamation
that building,
point,
there
capital
could be
G,
guards
capital P for gold piece.
up those stairs somewhere along
Yeah.
that way.
Probably taking a little bit of the chance being seen walking across the
Right.
courtyard, but
Well, we'll take a chance even if we're up on the walls.
right. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Barbar.
Going through the wall.
So I tell you, and I forget what I did to change it, but man, the movement's so much snappier now for me. I mean, I used to wait like 10 seconds. All right, so as you guys are heading out here, and Enna is way ahead of everybody
Oh
here.
my
and
gosh!
so-
Why did I do
she
this to
steps on a
myself?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just so you don't really see anyone right now. I mean, it's very late. Like I said, it's about midnight, so it's very dark. Remind me, does anyone not have dark vision? Actually, I'll look. I think Flurvin or Darvik, one of you don't.
Darvik.
So it's just something to keep in mind. I mean, obviously it's the middle of the night. There's going to be a little bit of, I guess I'll call it for now, dim lighting. So you're going to be able to see. I mean, it's, there's still a little bit of lighting around here, but it's going to be dim lighting for you. Everybody else with their dark vision can see just fine. So dim lighting, if you don't remember, it means it's kind of lightly obscured, which means you'll have any perception checks that rely on sight, you're going to have disadvantage, but otherwise, from what I recall, it shouldn't affect you too much.
You guys want to check out this door that we're coming up on?
Well, should we peek through the window?
Peeping Tom!
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should probably peek if we can see anything.
All right, so Anna, roll me a. Let's start with roll me a stealth check in the tower, because I assume you're trying to kind of peek through the window and be quiet.
Yeah. 1 second. Let me get that up.
Wow. Okay. So you kind of peer in there and you notice that there are actually. Let me just show you. Just give me 1 second. Got to get your tokens up here again. Stand by.
– keep saying party
Okay.
taking short rest in the chat.
Well, that was my fault. 1 sec.
Oh.
Yeah, because I was trying to move the thing down so I could get to Enna real quick.
Oh.
Because I had something covering it. So Enna, I just whispered that to you. So this is what you see. And you also see, 1 second. Whisper one more thing to you. All right. So that's what you see, and you can
Oh, great.
do what you
I'm
want.
gonna-
Do what you want with that information, but that's what you see.
Guys, there are some creatures in here sleeping, and half awake.
So
Uh-oh.
what I meant.
Line?
So what I meant by that is half of them are awake and half of them are asleep.
Okay. Half are awake, half are asleep. There's 8 bandits and 2 reavers.
Oh my.
Yeah.
That's a
And
big
there's
fight.
also some doors, exit doors to the north, the west, and the east. So there are ways to get out of this if we go in. What do you think?
Oh. That definitely sounds like a pretty intense fight. I don't know. What do you guys think?
There are also some footlockers underneath the bunks, the double bunks. I don't know. Maybe there could be stuff in there that we could use.
There's not. It's a good idea, but there's not. They don't know that.
So it sounds like this is sort of like a barracks.
Ding,
Yeah.
ding, ding, ding.
Can we just burn the building down?
I think it's made of stone.
You want to know a dragon?
I don't know. I think we should just go in. It's been a while since we've had a fight.
You want to Leroy Jenkins this?
Now that's the Enna. That's the Enna that I remember who had her cat rip out the throat of a goblin or whatever the heck that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, also, ask no questions, just kill everything.
Okay, well, let's Leroy Jenkins as quietly as possible.
As quietly as possible.
Alright, so we barging in? I mean, you said half are awake, half are asleep, so I have a feeling they're going to notice us.
Anna, does it seem like it matters which way we go in as to a tactical advantage?
From the information I received, no.
Can she tell, looking through the window, whether more of them are to the north or to the west, or...
Hold on 1 second. So they look evenly spaced out. You see, and actually, and I'll just show you. So stand by. I know you guys can all see it, so Enna's going to tell you.
Yeah.
But so she'd relay that, but that's what you see.
Yeah.
And hold on a second. Yeah, it's not. I was hoping it would tell you, but I don't see it now. Let me see if I can change something in the options. 1 second.
Do you guys think we should go in through a different door?
Well, something we could think about doing is we could go in through a different door, or maybe have Demacos's it's called Mage Hand, I think. Let me take a look.
So rather than tell you guys, if you scroll over them, you can tell the 3 in the north. Well, I'll just tell you the 3 in the northeast, the 3 bandits. If you hover over them, you'll see they're all unconscious, meaning they're asleep. And there's 1 at the very bottom southeast that's asleep, and the northmost Reaver is asleep.
Okay, I think Demacos and Flurvin are far enough east. Can they see past the edge of the building?
Yeah, I'm going to open that. I was just about to do that as you said that. So yeah, stand by.
Something we could consider doing is having Demacos take his Mage Hand and maybe open a door away from where we actually intend to enter to kind of distract them, or see if it might distract them, and then try to bum rush them while they're distracted.
Okay.
Good idea.
Yeah, I don't think that sounds like a good plan.
Maybe it'll at least get us an attack of opportunity or something. Who knows?
I forget. What's the bonus if they're unconscious?
What's the bonus? Well, you should have. I'll look it up again, but I think you should have advantage on your attacks, and if you're in melee range within 5 feet, if you hit, it's an automatic crit, I believe. But let me open it real quick. But you have to be in melee range. So. Second.
Charlie Murphy goes Leroy Jenkins.
Oh man, something like getting woken up with an axe to the face.
Yeah, attacks against the creature have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical if it's within 5. So, just what I said. Yay, I remember.
You got it.
Well.
So, are we casting Mage Hand, or are we still thinking about it?
Well, I don't know. If we do them, if we want to, I guess we don't know if there's we obviously don't know if there's walls separating these areas, or if it's just.
Well, you know what? Let me. Now that I say that, I should open that whole thing up. So give me a second. She's seen in there. So 1 sec. Yeah, because I forgot she's seen in the whole area. So you guys, this is the layout. So you should have seen that. So there you go.
Okay, so there's 2 exterior doors that lead into here.
That's right. North and then the southeast. Yep.
I just don't know how we could potentially attack one of the unconscious ones without
These guys like to plan a rush.
one of the awake ones seeing us.
Hey, High Jumper. Good to see you, man. I didn't notice you were in there.
Well, I think it's.
I gave you a little shout out earlier. I don't know if you heard.
From maybe the east.
These guys like to think a lot, so apologize, guys.
And the unconscious ones, yes, the other ones.
They like to really plan, which is cool.
Gotten, our crits or whatever we can get.
Right.
Up front.
How do you guys like the layout? Do you like my stream layout? The pictures, the top left.
Where we're all kind of gathered
Tell me what you guys think. And even the
maybe
push to
things that
talk,
distract
you're only going to see them if they are talking.
They see the door open by itself and go over to investigate, and then we come in.
Come in from the east and swoop down.
So yeah, if you guys have any feedback on my layout of my stream, let me know.
All right,
love to hear it.
Cast us a Mage Hand.
So who's doing it?
Demacos is going to use his Mage Hand cantrip.
Can you see it?
I can hear it. Yeah.
But do you see the token I put on?
Yep.
Now I don't think you can move it, unfortunately. So where do you want? If you can grab it. But I don't. For some reason, I thought you can't. Oh, thanks, High Jumper. And any feedback you have, like I said, good, bad, or ugly.
I think I just dropped that right on in a. Let me back it up a little bit.
Yeah, and if you have any, oh, good. I'm glad you could target it and use it. That's cool. I like that. I love using those spell props when I can.
Let me read about this mage hand real quick. I think I can be 30 feet away from it. Yep.
And is that concentration or not? I don't remember.
Let me see. 1 minute. It just says 1 minute. It
Okay.
doesn't say.
Nope, then it's not. So good.
Sweet. So
Here we go. First battle of
we're
the
not
night.
in combat yet, so when it comes time for me to use the mage hand to open that door, that's not gonna. But yeah, because we're not actually in combat yet, so it's not. It's kind of just like a free action, I'm guessing. All right.
What's that? To use the mage hand?
Yeah, unless we were already in combat. Because it says you can, on your turn, you can take an action to make the mage hand do something like open a door. But
Yeah.
we're not really in like the turn base.
No, you're fine. Yeah, I know I see what you're doing, but that's just fine.
Okay. Let me see how far away I am from it. 25. Down. A little bit more. So I have to stay within 30 feet of it.
And you don't have to necessarily see it. You just be within 30 feet.
It doesn't say so.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, it just says it'll vanish if you're ever more than 30 feet away.
Okay.
So what's our plan of attack?
Still only 25 away.
Hmm.
Just trying to see how far I can get. Alright. Well, when we're ready, I can have the mage hand open that door up there, and then if we're gonna bum rush, we could just send in Barbar first.
Should we check just quietly to see if the door is unlocked?
Probably a good idea.
And as I was thinking.
Go, go, go! Oh! Let me get out of the way a little bit here so that I can check the door. No. Gosh.
Okay, so and you're just checking to see if it's unlocked.
Yeah, just quietly as I can.
Roll a stealth check in the tower, please.
Okay.
God, please don't fumble.
So you do notice that it is unlocked.
Sweet. I'm gonna move out of the way.
So is that what you guys think then? Just have the mage hand open the door up there, and then Barbar will run in?
Yeah, and then I'm guessing we'll have to roll initiative, so everybody just rush in as they can.
Right. Do you want to... Should we focus attack on the three that are in a row unconscious? Like the top right corner?
Are they unconscious for like a full round? I forget how that works.
Well, you don't know exactly what's going to happen, but I mean, I think you guys would probably figure out that once you rush in, they will not be able to act in the first round, but they will certainly wake up after the first round, and I think you guys would probably know that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we want to hit them as hard as we can, as fast as we can, to do as much damage as possible while they're relatively undefended. Because we've got, 10 guys in here? So if we can get that down to 7, that would be a much fairer fight.
Okay, so Barbar could probably
Let's do
prep
this.
with a rage and probably frenzy. That extra attack would probably come in handy here. You think?
Yep.
All right, let's get that going.
Love it.
Click on Barbar.
Rage, everybody.
Where are you?
God, that sounded like Rob. I've been listening to him too
My
long.
screen's a little bit different than normal since I'm.
Since it's 60 inches and it's like 10 feet above you.
Pretty much. It's pretty cool, not gonna lie. Alright, so I got him selected. Apply Rage. Apply Frenzy.
Oh, wow. Frenzy, too. He's going all out.
Yeah. Well, that's a pretty massive force in there. Okay, so you guys ready?
Let's do it.
All right, so Demakos is going to channel his willpower to his mage hand to fling the north door open. Apparently coming from nowhere, nothing opening it. So
Okay. So the that's awesome, High Jumper. So the door flies open, and you see everyone that's awake kind of immediately turns and looks up there. As I assume, are you guys gonna rush in?
Yep.
So what I'm gonna do? So everyone, roll initiative, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you all advantage on your first attack. So. I it depends on if you're going to go after the ones that are unconscious. You're already going to have advantage, but you all will have advantage on your first attack because of the distraction. So let me put this in order. Has everybody rolled yet? Let's see. Jeez, the dogs are barking over here. All right, so what I'm going to do is go to Enna. Enna, you get the first attack. So Barbara, I guess I probably should have held you, but that's fine. You can rush in, but it's no big. Unless Enna wants your square, I'll leave you there.
Okay, I'm going for Bandit 5. He's the one at the far.
Now be careful because actually that's fine. Never mind. He's unconscious, so you're fine. Normally, just remember, if the one up to your top right was not unconscious, then you'd have disadvantage trying to shoot somebody when there's somebody within 5 feet. But he's unconscious, so you're fine.
Okay.
So don't forget to click advantage though, the ADV button at the bottom before you shoot.
Okay.
Now you're good to go.
Oh my gosh.
Now, hold on. Whoa. It said advantage dis. So what? It looks like you had advantage and disadvantage.
I rolled a 1.
Well, I know, but hold on. But you should have rolled 2. It looks like did you click advantage and disadvantage?
Close?
Well, no, and number 5 is not. Oh, number 5's unconscious. So the one thing, and I'll let you retcon that if you want to, but remember, if somebody is prone, when you're firing a ranged weapon at him, you have disadvantage.
Oh.
So
Can I take that back?
you can. I mean, I'll so I mean, you could have done that and canceled out advantage and disadvantage, but if you want to fire at somebody where you have advantage, you should fire at somebody that's awake, or just use your sword to attack somebody that's asleep.
Do that. Use my short sword and then my offhand.
well, you'll have to drop your bow. Wasn't there something about that to where if she drops her bow?
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna
Only
drop my
use
bow.
one
I'm just
sword?
gonna use my sword.
Okay. And so are you going to attack the one that's right above you to the right, Bandit 9?
Yeah.
Okay, and he's unconscious, so you don't have to hit advantage. You're automatically going to have advantage, or you should because he's unconscious. All right, and so you hit. So the short sword hits and
Somebody says.
slices into him for 8 damage. Heavy damage, so
Yeah.
this guy was unconscious, and you slice through his belly, and he wakes up screaming with his belly wide open, having no idea why that's the case. All right.
Oh, I want to, before I end my turn, use my bonus action and ready Hail of Thorns.
Well, you can cast it as a bonus action, right? You don't, so it wouldn't be readying, but
Yeah.
if it's a bonus action spell, which it is.
So this next time I could use it.
Yeah, let me look at that again. 1 second.
I think that's how it worked before.
Yep.
She'd have to cast it, and then she can use it on her next turn.
So what we'll do, and there's probably a different way I can code that, but what we'll do is the next time you, let's see. Actually, go ahead and put the effect on you, because we won't roll damage until you hit, and we want to make sure that we show that you cast it. Yep. And don't forget, Anna, that's a concentration spell, so if you get hit, you're going to have to make a saving throw, but that's only if you get hit. So, all right.
Okay.
So, yeah, go ahead.
Quick question. Wasn't her hit supposed to be a critical hit?
Yeah, it didn't automatically apply that? That's interesting.
It looks like it did it just did the normal damage, the 1d6, which she rolled a 4, plus her 4.
Why wouldn't that have automatically? That's disappointing. 4 plus 4. So yeah, she should roll one more d6, right? She should roll one more d6, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, go ahead, and that bothers me though. That usually it's all over it, but go ahead and do that, and I'll apply it.
Just one out in the open?
Just roll a straight d6 in chat.
Okay.
That's just so weird.
Still an extra 5, right?
There you go.
Well, actually, that's right, isn't it? It should be. Yeah, she should actually. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that though, and so he is dead outright. I'm gonna have to look at why that didn't apply it though. You know, I wonder if it doesn't automatically. You know what? It's Bandit's 20's turn, but since he is unconscious, he does not get to go. You know what happened, guys? So this is a good thing to remember. I think Fantasy Grounds probably doesn't realize if you did a melee or a ranged weapon attack. So, I don't know. I guess the next time we do that, we should. I think when you roll your damage, if you hold down the shift key, it should automatically apply critical damage. So we'll try that next time.
Okay.
All right, Bandit 4 is awake, and he's seen his buddy just get sliced open and die in front of him. So he is going to go. There he is. I'm like, where is he? All right, here we go.
He's going to disappear.
So yeah, I was trying to figure out which one he is. All right, so he's going to attack Barbar. He's going to attack the tank with a scimitar. He pulls out this nasty-looking, gross scimitar that's got nasty stuff on it. And he misses. He hadn't cleaned it that day. So, Flurvin, you are up since the other Reaver was unconscious.
Okay, so now any attack roll has advantage. I was just going to say, is any attack critical within 5 feet even a spell, or does it have to be melee?
I'm looking that up. I'm trying to remember, so let me just get the right answer. Just take a sec.
I think it would have to be a touch, though, wouldn't it?
That's what I'm thinking, but I'm not positive, so I want to get the right answer here. Okay. So attack rolls against the creature have advantage. And that's weird because it doesn't say they're prone. So now that I say that, it's so weird because I know if you're prone, you get disadvantage. I'm gonna have to ask Rob and some of these guys about that because it did give you disadvantage when you were doing it from ranged. But it says any attack that hits the creature is a crit if the attacker is within 5 feet. So any attack is going to be a crit if it's within 5 feet. But I do think if you're doing it from ranged, you're going to have disadvantage. So, but I'm giving you advantage, so it would at least cancel out.
So if I am within 5 feet and do a spell, does that count?
Yeah, I'm going to give it to you because it doesn't say it doesn't. So, yep.
Okay.
That's so funny, High Jumper, about your Jack Russell. I'm still reading that. So are you moving in, or are you...
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how far I can move.
Oh, gotcha.
And Flurvin's only 25, you slow little piece of crap.
Nice.
Gumby arms and legs.
Indeed.
Okay, there you go.
Little dance.
I like it.
Okay, so I'm within 5 feet of this guy at the bottom, and he's unconscious, right?
Let me see, because I should have hovered over. It should have shown me.
I think the one right beneath you is.
The one
the
right...
one furthest.
Right, the one that's below him is unconscious. Number 3 is not.
Okay, so instead of moving to the left from the square on my right, I think the... So I could move there effectively?
Excuse me.
Got it.
Okay, now I'm within 5 feet.
Yep.
Alright, target bandit 14. And we're going to cast a Scorching Ray right in his face.
Cast away. Okay, good. So advantage, disadvantage. You clicked advantage, right? So it canceled it out. Perfect. You hit. The Scorching Ray blasts right in his face, and go ahead and hold down the shift key as you roll damage.
And that's only the first ray.
Oh. And this firebolt comes flying out of your hands into his face and does critical damage to him. And that's, how many do you get? How many Scorching Rays?
3.
Holy moly.
Oh my.
All right.
Please tell me I can target someone else.
No, wait a
instead of
second.
just
Why does
Jimmy
it say?
Bash?
Oh, it says instant. Oh, it's a critical. It's instant death. Yes, so he is done. One sec.
Nice.
I missed the instant death part. I was like, man, that's a lot of damage. How is he not dead? I'll let you do it this time. Usually I know with Magic Missile I make you call it in advance, but I don't think Scorching Ray says they're all simultaneous, does it?
That's a good question.
Anyway, go ahead and do it. We'll look that up. I know, like with Magic Missile, I make you call them, but I think it says specifically those are all like at the same time.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to target this Reaver down here because I think if I'm not 5 feet away, then you're right. I have disadvantage on that ranged attack because she's prone. So I'll go with the non-unconscious one this time.
Okay.
Swing and a miss.
All right.
Oh, looking good, Flurvin. Looking real good.
Wow. All right. So he put one of them looked awfully good.
Then he went all Gumby on us.
Exactly.
All right.
Demakos has all sorts of crap going on, so all those sounds come up for Mage Hand and Resistance. And...
All right. Okay, so Demakos is. Let me think about this. If I knew what I was going to do. Something real quick. So my windows are.
You guys keep dropping on my end. You guys keep dropping your voice, but it's not too bad.
Oh, really?
We hear you drop out occasionally too.
Yeah, I'm seeing. It looks like every once in a while I'm seeing my voice. So I don't know if it's bandwidth here go down, but it's not bad.
Yeah. Okay. Oops. So I guess first step is to get into the room. Let's see. That's going to be. Let me check my movement real quick. I think it's 25. Right? Oh, it's 30. Okay. So we'll do. That guy's awake. That would provoke an attack of opportunity. Son of a biscuit.
Yeah, take out the unconscious bandits if you can.
Problem is if I walk in where this door is, that bandit. Oh wait, is that the one that you killed? No, he'd be off the screen.
Right.
Because if I walk in beside where he is and then move away, that's going to provoke an attack of opportunity, right?
Well, that didn't
Right.
apply to Barbara or Enna, did it?
Wait, say that again?
Well, Barbara and Enna came in past him, but they didn't get attacked.
No, we didn't.
It may have been that
True.
It's probably because I missed it. Because, yeah, if you did go within his range and he wasn't unconscious, it should have
Right.
been.
Okay.
Think about that. Okay, so kind of means I don't really have a lot I can.
Well, you can go in by the bandit by the door on the other side and do a flanking maneuver. That's a big yawn.
He was yelling.
You mean going in the other door?
No,
At
go
the
in
top?
that door and then bandit, and then you could flank him.
Oh, like stand on the bunk or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that an option, Alan?
Yeah, it's
I'm
fine.
in right to there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Just don't jump up and down like, pillow fight time, because you might break it.
No more monkeys jumping on the bed.
That's right.
Okay.
All right, so I did give you, since this is all happening simultaneously, you do have advantage. He's not unconscious, but you do have advantage because he was distracted momentarily as you all ran in.
Okay. I think I'm gonna do poison spray.
Fullerton ducks.
I was going to say duck, Flurvin, duck.
All right. Here we go. And he's awake, you said, right?
He is.
This is technically a spell, so I don't think you get flanking advantage for that, do you? Or do you?
That's a good. Well, flanking. You already have advantage, so you get advantage no matter what, because
Oh, okay.
that's what flanking would give you.
Right.
But I think that's a great question. But I think you would have it because the whole point is you're distracted. You just have to be on either side. So I'd give it to you.
Okay.
You just you can't be at range and get flanking, but you're not. You're right next to him.
Right. Okay, here we go.
All right, and he succeeds on his saving throw.
He succeeds. And I think if he succeeds, I don't think anything happens to
Right.
him.
If it's a cantrip, it usually is nothing.
Yeah. Well, that was a big fat waste of shit. All right.
No, it distracted him.
Right.
Man, this feels bad now.
I could Misty Step.
You could as
I'll
a bonus action, right?
Yeah, I could, but I think I actually kind of like this corner.
Okay.
Okay. Bummer.
Just wanted to make sure I have nothing else to send in at these guys. But I don't. They've cleared out most everything. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah.
I think that's a good place to be.
Yeah, they've cleared most of this place out.
Gonna target Little Miss Unconscious here.
Okay.
Okay, and let's see, Guiding Bolt. Okay. All right, he's gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
Fumble!
Well, now I put advantage on there, but
Oh, hold on. And it gave you advantage, disadvantage again because his guiding bolt, it's probably showing it as a ranged attack. So if you're doing a ranged attack, it's not a touch spell, right?
true.
So it gave you advantage,
No.
but you also had disadvantage.
Did you attack an unconscious? Is that what that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
that's why
but-
it would be disadvantage.
Right, because you're you're still using. It does show as a ranged. It does say a ranged spell attack, so it's giving you disadvantage, just like any ranged weapon. But you did get advantage too. It's just they canceled out. So is that what you would have done if you knew that?
Well, no. If I had
Okay.
known that, I would have just used my mace. The heck with it.
All right, that's fine. I'll let you do it. So just anytime it's a ranged attack, it's gonna. So I'll let you.
Okay.
I'll let you do that.
So we had advantage because of the unconscious, but disadvantage because a ranged attack so close has disadvantage.
Well, it's
I
not
think
close.
It's disadvantage because they're prone, right?
It's disadvantage because they're unconscious and prone, so you're just getting disadvantage because you're using a ranged. Even if you were 20 feet away, you'd still have disadvantage because it's in theory harder to hit somebody that's prone with a ranged attack.
Okay.
It doesn't make as much sense when when they're unconscious and you're up close, but that's so. Yeah, go ahead and swing your waist, your mace, waist mace.
My waist mace. That's right. That's more like it.
Yes, and that is a hit. And it looks like you did roll with crit. So did you hold it down?
I did.
Perfect. So so it did some solid damage to the Reaver. Goes smashing in and crushes her shoulder.
I should probably get that spiritual hammer going, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
I think it's a bonus action to cast it. It is indeed. Okay. Let's get that fired up. Okay, so it looks like I can cast the spell, and then once it's in here, then I can target and attack.
I don't think you can attack in the same turn since you used a bonus action to cast it. Let me look at it. So yeah, you can use your action to make an attack, and then you can move it with a bonus action, but it doesn't give you an extra attack, I don't believe.
Well, when it says casting time, this is one bonus action.
Yep.
And it says when you cast the spell, you can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. And then as a bonus action on your turn, you can move and repeat the attack. So I think I burned.
I missed that. Okay. Maybe you're right. Yeah, you're right. So when you cast the spell, yeah, you're right. It is a bonus. Wow, that's nice.
Okay,
I'd
cool.
forgotten that.
That is
Yep.
nice.
You're right. Spiritual weapon. Nice.
Okay, I still got targeted. Which one is which?
Reaver 3, right to your left, is the
Okay.
The one
Okay,
that's-
within range. Cool. Sorry.
and that's a miss with advantage. Wow.
Ah, shucks. Okay. Worth a try.
All right, Bandit 16. He is going to come here and attack Enna with his crossbow or his scimitar. And miss. And Bandit 3 is awake and flanked, is going to turn and attack Demakos with his scimitar.
Oh, really?
And he hits
Oh, does he?
and does little damage.
Well, you know what's
Hear a
coming.
rebuke coming?
Yep.
Yep. That's the one that's right in front of him, right?
Yep.
Okie dokie.
And he succeeds with his saving throw. So does that mean he gets nothing or half?
Take a look.
I want to say,
Half.
yeah, I was going to say, I think he still gets something because that's a first level spell.
Damn. Well, I have to.
And it does
don't
18,
know.
so it does 9, I think, because it... What's that?
Yeah, it should do 9.
It did.
Yeah.
It says half. I mean, it shows as 18, but in the combat tracker, it gave him 9, it looks like.
Okay.
Perfect.
Sweet.
That would have killed him outright, so let's see. Let me do one thing.
Just got cooked.
So one thing I can do now that I'm trying to remember in the combat trackers, I can mark that you've used your reaction for this round. So
Okay.
if there's an opportunity attack later, you can't take one, and just helps me remember. All right,
No, wait, is that per round or per
per
encounter?
round, just per round,
Oh, okay.
because you can only take
Okay.
one reaction per round. All right,
Gotcha.
Baba.
Mess 'em up,
Come
Barbar.
on, Barbar. Let's, I think I want to target this. Oops, shit. Wrong one. Sorry. Barbar. There we go. Target this unconscious one first. I say first because he's got the frenzy going on.
Now he hasn't been hit.
Advantage.
He hasn't been hit yet, right? Because anybody that's been hit, I'm gonna take off their unconscious status, but he hasn't been. So
I don't think anyone's attacked him yet.
nope.
Until now.
And the great axe slams into him.
So
Go
you
ahead
said
and-
hold in shift when
Yeah.
I rolled the damage?
Exactly. Yep. And you slice off his head that goes rolling and thump, thump, thump onto the bunk.
All right.
One
Wow.
down, one
Never
to go.
had a chance.
He's going to turn his attention to this guy right in front of him.
Okay.
And come on.
And it's another hit.
This is just regular damage, right?
And, well, it doesn't really matter. It's instant death. So he is dead. Another one bites the dust.
2 up, 2 down.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right. I technically
You get 2 attacks with your great axe?
flanking for a spiritual weapon.
I'm sorry?
Would that count as flanking for the spiritual weapon? If I move
No.
over to the left.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
But I mean,
all right.
do you get 2 attacks now with your great axe at 4th level?
I don't know. Do I?
Because you just took 2, didn't you?
Well, that was because of frenzy.
Oh, gotcha. Forgot.
You know what you could do is go one more to the left and down and then flank with Enna.
Yeah, you are correct. Let me just go ahead and get into position there. Excellent idea.
All right, crushing Wheat Reaver. What can she do? So she looks at Darvik, who's right in front of her, and she pulls out this shark-toothed longsword and attacks. She swings and misses at Darvik. Bandit 1 is up here, goes up here, and fires his crossbow at Enna. And misses. Jeez, Bandit is no longer asleep. He wakes up. He wakes up and he fires his crossbow at our friend Enna. And he hits.
Uh-oh. Don't like the sound of that.
And does little bitty damage. She kind of grazes her shoulder. Hey, Lazy Stooner, man. Thanks for showing up, man. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. So that's for Hail of Thorns, I think, just to remind you that you have that on.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Since she's got hit.
I didn't hear any of that, so I'm sorry.
I'm
What did you do?
gonna
Sorry.
Take back an arrow since that very first
Oh, it's fine.
attack. Yeah, because
Yep.
it took that off.
And does she need to do a check for concentration since she got hit?
Oh, she did get hit, didn't she? Thanks for reminding me. So, yes. So roll a Constitution saving throw.
And that's from on the main tab.
Yep.
Under
The main tab under saves, where it says con. So you're okay. You keep your concentration. Hey, Praters. Hey, man. Oh, I haven't streamed, guys, in over a month. So you guys are not. It's not you. It's me. But it's good to be back. It's good to be back playing.
I'm gonna attack I don't know if I should get the guy in front of me or use my hail of thorns for those two in the back.
Now, how does that work? If she were to do a ranged attack on those up in the corner there, while an enemy is within melee distance,
Hey,
does
Rob.
that do any attack of opportunities against her?
It's not an attack of opportunity, but she would have disadvantage.
Oh,
Okay.
that's right.
So, because she's essentially distracted by this
Oh, okay.
enemy.
Well, I won't do that. I will attack the guy in front of me since I flanking with Barbar.
Uh-huh.
You
Yep.
do. So now this time, so yeah, you can use your short sword, but Hail of Thorns only applies with a ranged. So you can go ahead and use your short sword. It just, you won't be able to apply Hail of Thorns.
Okay.
And then she gets to click advantage.
Yep,
right?
definitely click advantage. It's like a reunion, guys, man. It's good to see you guys all. And Rob, I thought you had a game.
Nice.
Oh, man. All right, and you hit. Nice hit, Anna.
Kill him dead.
Oh, man. 10 damage, and it does not
Nice.
kill him. I thought it did, but nope. But you slice into his neck, and it's kind of squirting blood as you kind of wipe it off your face. It's not very pretty.
Yeah.
You hear Anna howling from outside the wall. She wants to come in. All right, Reaver 3 is up. So Reaver 3 pulls out her longsword at Darvik. And the shark tooth misses this time. Jeez, Darvik, what do you have? Like, you have plate mail or something?
Chainmail.
All right. Flurvin, you're up.
He's giving me plate mail. All right, so we got the bandit flanked, but I have to use a melee, and he's not so good at the melee. So I think we'll do a magic missile with all 3 missiles going right at him.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
There are the sounds. Boom. And he
Bye-bye.
is instantly dead. This force of energy slams into his chest, and he's crushed.
Nice. All
All
right.
right.
Now,
Damakos in his mage hand. Mage hand. Yeah, Rob, it's intentional. Rob, the Discord sounds, I changed it to where only when we're talking
Alright.
it pops on, so
Sometimes
just wanted to see if I
that's
liked
what
it. So only when one of us is talking it'll pop on. And that is an outright critical hit. Straight up crit.
Sweet. It'll do the damage.
It will.
automatically.
Yep, it'll apply it automatically.
Oh, yeah.
And man, this force of energy just slams him. Which one did you hit? Where is he? Where is he?
Bandit 5, he's up at the
Top right.
All right,
Where's that son of a bitch?
he goes flying back into the wall and dies.
I'm gonna apply my temp points.
Yes, you will. Nice.
8 points. And I think I might move down 1 square so I can attack this Reaper over here next time, if she's still there.
Jumps from bed to bed.
Yeah, that's right. Without scorching Flurvin or Darvik.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
All right, Darvik. Got mage hand and
so-
spiritual weapon out there, Rob.
Now, she's not unconscious, she's not prone, so I won't have... Oh, I will have disadvantage because she's too close, right? Damn. Is that true with the spell? If you're within 5 feet, it's got disadvantage?
If it's a range, if it's something that you're touching, then it won't have disadvantage. But if it's a ranged attack, it will.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. Let's see. I do have inflict wounds, however. That will work just fine.
Inflict away.
Make sure that I have her targeted. Okay, here we go. Inflict 5.
All right, and that's a hit.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's wow. This necrotic energy just goes flowing into her, and her eyes start bleeding, her mouth starts bleeding, and she just drops right in front of you.
Wow.
That's pretty
We are
gruesome.
doing tons of damage here.
That's some
Yeah.
serious, like, Raiders of the Lost Ark shit.
Oh, I don't, Rob. I can't make.
Okay.
I got too much work to do that during the
I'm gonna
school
have the
or during
spirit
school
hammer,
during work.
Try and hammer on Bandit. What is that? 16?
It is. Yep. I gotta take a leave of absence, Rob. Leave of absence.
Don't Gumby arms me this time.
He was once a little green ball of clay, and he misses.
Gumby for the win.
Like spaghetti swirling around out there.
Bandit 16. All right, so Bandit 16 is who's gonna attack here? Hold on. He's gonna attack Adena. Scimitar. And he misses. And Barbar. Ha!
Oh. Alright, Barbar.
I should talk to the head of HR, Rob. Oh, wait, that's me. Leave of absence. Yep, you
My
do.
mouse don't fail me now. I think I'm pushing the limits of the range of this wireless mouse. Alright.
And you hit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and the Great Axe once again finds its mark, and he is dead.
Alright. Let's see. Where can I get to? Oh. God.
Once I got this crushing wave reaver.
Yeah, I think so. Come on down.
God, man, I don't know what changed. I forget what I changed, guys, but all the movements are so much snappier than they used to be. And that's a miss. It's nice. Everything's moving very crisp and quick. I shouldn't jinx it. Don't jinx it. All right. Crushing Wave Reaver 4. Who's he going to swing at? She is going to swing at Barbar. Her longsword is an automatic miss. Fumble!
Oh.
Okay. So basically, her longsword slips out of her hand and somehow goes flying 30 feet and actually does damage to Bandit 1. That's the critical fumble. I don't know how that happened. Ask Rob. He created the table. Wow. So let me see what damage that is. 1 second, please. And Bandit 6 takes 6 damage from that as he's looking at her like, what the hell? What's going on? It's his turn. He goes attacks her. No, he's gonna shoot at Enna again. Shoots his crossbow at Enna. Oh, and he crits Enna. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on, I gotta roll on this. So let me roll on the table. 1 second. So I gotta roll twice on Rob's table here. So what do I do here? Roll twice and choose one of the results. So Enna, let me see. Yeah, hold on. All right, I probably should have let you do this, Enna, but I rolled it.
Okay.
So so you have two options. One is someone hit this thing. The target is now vulnerable to bludgeoning damage for the remainder of the encounter, but frankly, you're probably gonna. Was this? Well, wait a second. Oh, he hit you. I'm sorry. God dang it. So yeah, let me do this. So that's what he's gonna do. So let's do the crit damage first. Why didn't it? Okay, let me do that again because it should have done crit damage. Oh, I know why. Now that one did it right, so let me take off 3. Because that one did apply. That was weird. 7 is what it should, or 8 is what it should have done. All right, and now what's the permanent? Okay, so let me do that. I got to apply an effect to you. Where's vulnerable? Isn't it vulnerable? Why don't I see it in the crit table? Oh, that's all name. Did I close it? Where's the effects? Why isn't it open? Dang it. Try this again. There we go. Vulnerable bludgeoning. All right. After all that, Anna, it's your turn.
Okay.
So, Anna, you are now vulnerable to bludgeoning damage the rest of this encounter. You can probably see that on your character.
Oh yeah, I see that. So what is like? Okay, so I'm just gonna stay this distance, and I'm gonna try to shoot it with my arrow.
Okay.
Longbow.
Can you still use your Hail of Thorns?
Oh, you know what? Anna, thank you. Roll your Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, and you failed, so that is going to be off now.
Oh.
Okay. So your longbow hits. And you do 5 points of damage to him.
Okay, it's better than nothing.
Yep. He's hurting. He isn't critical. Flurvin.
I think it's time for another magic missile.
All right. And Bandit 1 is down as these bolts send him flying into there. This energy sends him flying into the wall.
Sweet.
All right.
All right.
Mage hand sound.
All right.
Yeah, Rob, I don't know if I should have had her throw
This is
that,
just
but
the last one, right?
that was my interpretation. Yep.
This Reaver down here. All right. Batch.
And that's a hit.
Sweet.
And it does 7 points of damage as it slams into her.
Just take a look at something real quick here. I think that'll be it.
All right, Darvik.
All right, Darwick's going to mace it up.
Do it. And let me roll that on her. I don't think you had her targeted, but 1 second.
Oh,
that's it.
crap. Flurvin targeted her.
Okay.
Ah,
That's a hit, though. 15 hits. And does heavy damage as she's reeling from that shot. Baba.
all right. Let's turn into this squabbling.
All right, and that hits. Oh, wait, damage. I don't think you had it targeted, so that... Let me apply it to her, but she is down. Yep, she is dead.
How in the world? I must have. Oh, I already had her targeted in the first place.
And then you took her off. Yep.
Yep.
All right. Nice job, guys.
Woo!
All done.
Wow.
Let me give you some
Pretty
XP.
bad.
There's a lot of folks, but not a lot of hit points there for them. But that was a lot of
Yeah, they kept
of people. Yeah, they
If
weren't.
we had had all Reavers and they kept hitting us, we'd have been in trouble.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah. If they weren't just bandits, so apply this. Gave you a little bit of XP, not a huge amount, but a little bit more. You get on your way to 5th level.
Yeah, we're only 700 away.
Yep.
Where do you guys see that? I always forget where to see the XP.
If you hit the magnifying glass to the right
Ah,
of
that's
your class, yeah.
Thank you.
All right, this is probably a perfect time, and then you guys can obviously look around the room and stuff after, but this is probably a perfect time for a quick break. Do you guys want to take 10? Does that work? And be back in 10?
Yep.
All right,
Okay, don't-
let's do it. Sounds good. Well, thanks, guys. Again, everybody jumping in. I'm excited you guys all had a chance to jump into my stream tonight. Sounds are working. Everything's rolling. I'm excited to be back at it. Playing a little POTA. So I am going to... You know what? I'll throw up the screen just in case somebody new pops in and they're like, why isn't he talking? So let me put up a little quick 10-minute deal here. 00, call it about 09, call it about 9:30. Start it. There we go. All right, so Rob, you're right. I mean, you never intended the weapon to fly over. You're right. It said magically applied, so I just interpreted. Oh, well. All right, so I will be back. It looks like there's nothing in this except for whatever weapons they had. So, all right, guys, I'll be back in just a bit. Why is that? Oh, I guess the stream has to catch up. There we go, 9:30. See you shortly. All right, I'm back. Bravo Rob has 2,900 points. I guess I could take off that music. Bum, bum, bum. I can't believe we have that many sounds now, Rob. That is just flipping awesome. I mean, I'm going to go back to the stream even though we got 6 minutes. No reason to just show you guys. I'll just go back to this. Do you like, Rob, or anybody else who's still in there, High Jumper already told me, but do you guys like the having the names only show up when, I'm going to clear out all this junk, but only when the push to talk's down? I kind of like it. I don't know. So, and I like that stream at the top, so people, because I know people always say they have a hard time reading the names in the combat tracker on the streams. So I think I like having my little picture up at the top that scrolls. No, you don't like, Rob? Okay, you only like. Does that mean? Oh, it's detracting. Okay. Good to know. So maybe I won't do it. I'll just see what kind of feedback I get. So if people don't like it, lazy sooner, I don't think it's necessary. Okay. So maybe I'll go back and just have them all in there. Actually, I wonder if I can do that right now while I'm waiting, because I have a few minutes. I go to, let's see, Stream Kit Overlay. Come on. And I go to install for OBS. See, you guys talk? Yeah, that's true. On a PC, it's not hard to see. That's a good point. So let's take off, where is it? Voice, show speaking users only. No, small advertisers is fine. So let's copy that. Let's open up OBS. Go to, where is it? Discord overlay, properties, paste. Okay. There we go. Should all be fine now. All right. So thanks, guys. It was an experiment, and it's probably better just to leave it up there, so it's not like popping in and out. It just make sure I go there and distracts from the game. So good call. All right, but Rob, I'm going to pull up. I mean, you probably see this all the time, but just to show everybody else, I'm going to go to the chat sounds, and it's just amazing how many of these are done now. So I think the delay is like 20 or 30 seconds, but I'm looking at the first page of the chat sounds, second page, third page. God, look at all this, man. Fourth page, fifth page. That's awesome. Super cool. Yeah, I got to go back and look at those pictures too, Rob, because I did those so long ago. They're going to be at 5th level soon. I'm going to have to go back and fiddle around with that to do that again. But I still want to run. I know I keep saying it. You keep hearing me, but I want to run that haunt. Can't wait for that. I don't know if I can do it Saturday. I don't know what's going on yet, but I might have a sneaky one. Make me jealous. For which Praters? Oh, are you on a piece? Are you on a mobile device? Is that why? All right. Does that mean actually? I guess there's only 2 of you. So is everybody back?
I'm back.
I'm back. I don't think Noah's back yet.
Yeah. Oh, High Jumper, gotcha. Wow. Oh, I know Praters, man. That's God. It's been taking some time, but man, it's cool. Well, it's a good start. We jumped right in and got through a pretty good sized battle. It's a good way to get our feet back, feet wet again after being gone for so long.
Yes, I definitely agree.
The one thing I need to keep remembering, and I don't think I did it for this battle, but it wasn't too far off. I got to reset the round counter next time we have a battle. How long does Mage Hand last? Does that last a little while?
I think it's 10 rounds. Let me double check.
Yeah, you're right. A minute.
Yeah. I can
What?
dispel it though if we're not going to use it.
Remind me, what does the T stand for? In parentheses.
um. I wonder if it stands for the token.
I don't think so. It looks like it's like, I don't know. That's weird. It's not something that you coded?
No.
I don't know. Because it's not concentration, so it's not. Yeah, it's weird. Anyway.
I have a T on my spiritual weapon too.
Oh, maybe it is token. Maybe I did do that to remind myself. You know what? I bet I did. I think I put that in there to remind myself I have a token for it to look for it. Okay. I totally forgot I did that. All right, so we're all here. Excellent. So, all right, so I gave you your XP, so you guys are now in this barracks. No, Rob, T is for token because I have tokens for it, spiritual weapon and mage hand. So tell me, what do you guys want to do?
Well, since we failed to, interrogate anybody once again.
Kill first, ask questions later.
We should probably rummage through the room though and see if we can't find something useful.
Yeah.
It looks like there's. Would you say there was some like
Foot lockers underneath each bed.
Yeah. Let's start checking the foot lockers. Who has the best? What is it?
What is it for what?
Oops. Well, I guess we should just need to check the foot lockers to see if they're locked, right? First.
Yeah, you can do that. So who's checking? And you can just tell me because it doesn't really show where they are. But who wants to check the foot lockers?
We'll check some.
Okay, so they are.
Yeah, I'll check too.
They are unlocked, and so you guys open them.
Maybe we should check for traps.
Yeah.
Nice.
I want to check for traps before I open mine.
Yeah, I guess we could, but who traps their foot locker?
You never know.
So-
you never know.
So roll investigation check in the tower. I was just messing with him. I wanted to make him think about it. There's nothing in here. There's not even anything in the foot lockers.
Not my strong suit.
All right, so you both do not notice anything nefarious going on. They look like foot lockers.
No traps?
Nope, don't notice
At
anything.
least we don't think so. Alright. Well, Demakos will open the one by him then.
All right, stand by 1 second. All right, Rob, I see it. I didn't hear it, but I see it. That's weird. Why did I not hear it? Darn it. Did not hear it. Oh, it shouldn't be. Yeah, I got it, Rob. Sorry, guys. Just give me a minute. I don't know why, Rob. I'll have to look at that later. I don't know why it says that. All right, and so as you open your foot locker, just as you're opening it, you see a little string that pops, and from the ceiling, this huge guillotine blade comes flying down at you. And by the way,
Ooh.
That is courtesy of your friend and mine, Rob Toohey. That was not something that was normally going to be there. So stand by 1 second as we as this comes flying at you.
Check for traps always.
That's right.
You know, I'd be the guy.
And it slides right over your head as you duck out of the way and does not hit you.
Oh my gosh, what would happen if it cut off my head? Would I have to roll a new character?
I don't know.
Put it back together.
It's hard to come back from that.
It would have only done 1d10 slashing damage, but it missed you. It missed you. So
Good.
all right.
Again, who puts a guillotine on their footlocker?
Well, apparently this guy really had he really cared about his footlocker here.
Yeah, but I'd be the guy who rolls out of bed, half awake, opens up my footlocker, and it takes my head off.
Exactly. And by the way, what was in those footlockers? Just clothes and nothing really of note. So, and before we forget, since we haven't done this in a while, did you shoot? How many arrows did you shoot?
Only one.
Okay. So, if you want to roll if you want to roll a d4, and if you roll a 3 or 4, you get it back.
Okay, I'll do that.
And so that's all you guys find in here. Yeah, exactly. Don't touch my stuff.
None so good at that.
So, yep. All right, so you have a door to the west, and let's see, so let me know if a spiritual weapon. Let me look at that. See if that should be off yet.
Well, we're out of combat.
It's a minute, so yeah, I'm gonna take that off.
Speaking of which, Barbar's Frenzy and Rage probably needs to come off as well.
Yep, let's take those off. And we'll do 1 level of exhaustion, right?
Yep.
Love Rob Toohey's table, everyone. Rob Toohey's table. All right. And then Mage Hand does last a while. It's up to you if you want to keep it going or not. And you have a remove effect, so you can just do what you want with it if you want. Actually, that's only a minute too, now that I look at it. So now that you're out of combat and we've been investigating, that's going to be off, so I'll take it off.
All right.
Actually, you can take it off. You just hit that. You've got the remove effect, so.
Slash thingy, yeah.
Yep.
Let me see, Mage. Oh, what the heck?
Lazy Stooner, my upload speed is 15, I think. Megs are 20. I think it's 15. I don't know if you heard that. It was loud, but it's 15. It varies between 12 and 15. Nice.
Sweet.
Still have layers on, Rob. Still have layers. All right, so which way are we going?
Well, there's a window to our south. We could peek into the room below us.
Yeah, I think we should do that.
Okay.
So it probably should. Oh, it's outside.
It actually, just leads to outside, and you see the cliff face. And
So, do we go
wow,
for
200 down. I've got 100.
left, or
I've got 100 down and 15 up.
go up and out and peek in?
Yeah, I think we should peek in.
Okay.
Okay.
Peek into the door.
Well, I think the idea might be to head to that window up on the north wall of this building, like go outside
Gotcha.
and peek in that way. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay. Well, you're the stealthiest of the bunch. You did a fine job being a keeping Tom last time.
Well, we could even have Enna open that north door and start screaming at them and run away, and then we could barge in through the door below it.
Yeah, if we
If there's no wall separating it.
if we're able to determine that they're connected, which there's probably a good chance of that, then that's not a bad idea at all.
Would suck if I got
Hey,
left.
you sons of bitches!
Oh wait, I'm in the corridor.
Trip and fall, you know.
So Anna, you kind of peek in that window, and that's what you see. So you can go back in and talk to the guys, or you can do whatever you want. But that's what you see when you go outside. Did you see that?
When I'm
Okay.
when I'm looking in that window, do I notice any wall?
You do.
Do I
So
see
here,
the
I'll,
doors?
I'll go ahead and as you go back and tell them what you see, I'll open it up.
Okay,
so
guys. There are two big wooden wash tubs occupy the middle of the room, and a row of curtains along the west wall provides privacy for several.
Yeah, I threw it in chat too as you're telling them.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
Okay, so this is like a bathroom.
It's a privy. Yep.
I take it no one's in the privy.
She did not notice anybody in the privy.
Of course, if they're behind a curtain.
Yeah.
And it is a little interesting to me. Why would their privy only be accessed from an outside door? I don't really get that, but I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta go outside to go back in to use the washroom. Okay.
Yeah. See, guys, if I would have yelled in that door,
Man.
And then we go charging in the other.
yeah.
Awesome,
You
Lazy.
could yell in the bathroom.
Yeah, Lazy, that's gonna be
Someone by one of the
great.
Curtains, you might
That's almost exactly what I have, Lazy.
hear an extra drop or two.
Yeah, scared the crap out of me.
Yes. Meanwhile, all of us idiots are charging into a unknown room. God. All right, so do you just want to, I don't know, plow in through here and see what the hell happens?
Yeah, I don't see any windows to that other room, so.
I think we should
Okay.
check the door for traps and see if it's unlocked.
Good thinking.
Faster speed is good, guys. Faster speed is good. All right, Anna. So what are we doing?
Check in for traps, and then after that, if that is successful, see if the door is unlocked.
Okay, so roll investigation in the tower. All right, you do not believe it is trapped, and it seems to be unlocked.
Okay. Barbar, you
Want
want
me
to
to
go in?
go? Want me to go plow through?
Yes.
Trap? No,
will.
just kidding.
No, we seems to.
I don't know why it said that you're...
Barbarian bowling ball style.
Yeah, they are paranoid now, Rob.
But you may wish to step aside. Step aside. All right. So,
right.
You guys ready?
Jenkins it up.
Leroy Jenkins.
As you go busting in and stumble in, and what you see is weapon racks along the walls of this armory hold spears. Barrels full of crossbow bolts and arrows stand near the doors. Open chests in the middle of the room contain suits of leather armor. The most unusual items in this armory are the shields. They are made of beaten copper and fashioned in the shape of horseshoe crab shells.
Okay, so Darvik's going to steal 6-7 bolts to replenish his supply.
Smart.
7?
Smart.
Yes.
Okay, tell me, so just so you guys know, and I can drag this over, but you probably aren't going to want all these. So there are 200 arrows, 400 crossbow bolts, 5 light crossbows, 8 horseshoe crab shell shields. Don't ask me to say that again.
Yeah.
15 suits of leather armor, 5 scimitars, 10 short swords, and 20 spears.
Like partridge in a pear tree.
Yeah.
That's right.
So take us. I mean, I can throw it all in chat, but I assume, and you know what? I can do that, and you can take what you want, and then I'll get rid of the rest. So I'll put that in the inventory sheet, and we can figure out how much you guys want to take. So give me 1 second.
Okay.
Wow. Our Demacos is missing 1 crossbow bolt that he would like to replenish.
God dang it. And of course, they were all unidentified, so stand by.
Is there any like mass identify option?
Not that I know of, but that's a great suggestion.
Mm-hmm. That would probably make things a lot easier for you.
Now I forget. Did we come here with the wagon?
You did, and my recollection is that you left it kind of in the west, but a little bit
It was somewhere
further.
off screen.
Right, because
We don't want it to be noticed.
because Enna went invisible and looked around, and then you guys snuck around. So yeah, the wagon is kind of further to the west as you came in.
Thinking then after we clear this place out, bring the wagon on in, load it up.
It's not a bad idea. We could sell some of that stuff off, keep some of it. If that's an option, that is. The horse might die. Holding the wagon. But I like that idea. Oh.
So do we want to try to put a bunch of these? So you guys want to try to stuff them in as much as you can?
Well, I think like
I'm gonna need some arrows, whether we come back or not.
Well, I think we could probably grab what we need right now, and then once like Flurvin and Darvik said, once we clear this place out, we could see about trying to get the wagon in here to load up.
Yeah, that's a good thought.
So yeah, I think at this point, I think I'm gonna take.
Wagon of holding.
Wait, these already. Yeah, I see it now. I think I just want to take 1 crossbow bolt at the moment.
Okay, right.
Yeah, I want to take 20 arrows.
All right, hold on 1 sec.
I don't typically have to shoot my crossbow because Demacos' agonizing blast cantrip has the same range as a crossbow. The only time I'd really need to is if there was like some sort of, dispel magic or I don't know, something to where I couldn't cast.
What I was trying to do is figure out if I could just let's do this. Whoa, what did that do here? Hold on. Oh, I shoved it. Oh, God dang it. Did I really shove that all into... Did it convert that into gold? Damn it.
It sure did.
All right. Well, that's excellent.
Rich.
Yeah, if you just want to leave it that way.
I thought, what I probably should have done was this button. Yep, distribute assignment. Damn it. All right, stand by. Where's the undo button? Dang it.
Yeah. No doubt. Control Z.
Crap.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, what I can at least do is put the Ennas on her, I think. And I think that gave you... of course, I can't do it that way. I have to distribute it. I have no idea how much gold was in there or what was in there.
Well, it says how much the gold got converted to.
Oh, good. Thank you. Okay, let me do this real quick. Yeah, excellent. I forgot about that. 715. All right, so we'll do that. Copper pieces. Okay, and we'll do silver pieces. Converted 2. All right. Yeah, exactly, high jumper. All right, so what we're going to do is... So I'll put that back on. Okay. Oh, of course it's... All right, here's what we're going to do. So I identify them all again. All right. So Enna, why don't you, on your character sheet, just put in 20?
Okay.
Add 20 arrows. I'm just going to take them off here.
Okay.
All right, and anybody else, you said you're just going to take like one crossbow bolt, right?
Yep.
You can just drag that. You can drag the shield onto your character inventory and it'll take off 1. So that should leave 399 crossbow bolts if you haven't done it already.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. Well, crap. Because in my inventory, I have 1 of crossbow bolts 20 in my inventory already. So if I drag another one on, I'm not sure what that would do.
Go ahead and try it because I think it's just going to throw 1 on because the crossbow bolts 20 is essentially like I don't know what they call them. Yeah, exactly. But I don't know what it's called for a crossbow. But
all right, let's see what happens here.
I'm looking at it too, but I think it's going to show us just 1 individual crossbow bolt. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So does anybody else want to grab anything, or is that it for now? And we can, whatever else was in the inventory, you got converted to golds and silver. So
Okay, Darvik needs 7 crossbow bolts, so do I have to pull it in 7 times?
yeah, go ahead and do that for now. There's probably a different way to do it, but just easier.
Okay.
All right. So you guys know where the armory is. Come back and take that stuff when you finish clearing this place out.
Sweet. All right. So what's next?
Depends on where you guys want to go.
I think we ought to check out those double doors to the south, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Cut through this, room to outside.
Okay. Can't tell who's moving where here. Hold on. There we go.
A little confusing.
Pull it in once, then change the number. Yeah, you're right, Rob. That's the best way to do it. I'll tell him next time.
I don't know why I keep putting myself in the middle of the line instead of the middle of the square.
Yep, Rob, that's a good point. I'm rusty, man. Rusty. All right.
Once again, checking for traps and if the door is unlocked.
All right, so roll an investigation in the tower. And you don't notice any traps, and the door seems to be unlocked.
I'll move out of the way so Barbar can do his thing.
All right. Am I just barreling in?
Seems to work last time.
Yep.
Here we go. You checked was it the top one or the bottom one? Door.
The top one.
Bottom one's locked. Go running into that full speed.
Thump. All right. Here comes Leroy. Oh shit! What is this?
Is this a
Stalls?
stable?
So you go in there, and it's an old stable, and it looks it's in bad repair. Most of the roof is kind of caved in, and you just see kind of rotten debris, and you see all these horse stalls, but you do not see any horses. It just looks like this has been kind of left here and not kept up at all.
Wow. Is there like stuff to rummage through, or is it just pretty much empty?
It's pretty much empty. I mean, rather than make you guys go through that, I mean, you kind of look around, and there's nothing really of any note at all.
Okie doke.
Speaking of which, we didn't do an investigation in that last room. Should we head back there and do that?
Oh, with all the armory type stuff?
Yeah.
Probably not a bad idea, just to cover the bases. Make sure we're not missing out on something.
All right, Flurvin, you can roll investigation. So you kind of rummage around while everybody else is coming back in, and you feel pretty confident that you found anything that is in here, and you don't think there's anything else other than the armor and weapons we already talked about.
Okay, good. All right, I guess we just got these last two towers then, right, guys?
I think so. There's still that dark area kind of behind, which is probably mostly water, but I think there's part of the wall back there too. But I mean, we could certainly start with the towers and just kind of make our way back there to make sure we're not missing anything in that area. But yeah, I think we could start with the towers.
As
Full show.
we stand out here in this courtyard, do we see any guards? Do guards see us?
You don't. It's the middle of the night right now. It's about
Still okay.
it's about 2:00 in the morning. But you do not see any.
Well, and here's a thought. We're near the main entrance.
Uh-huh.
Should we let Kitty Cat back in?
Meow.
Because she's been out there for quite a long time.
Yeah.
Poor Nebula. Where is the main entrance? Oh, I see it. So how would we get her to come up? Someone would have to probably go out and go get her.
True.
Yeah, I can go get her.
Okay. Well, we could wait here by the
Since there are
door.
no guards around.
Yeah. Well, we could just wait here by the door. I would still probably be stealthy about going over to get her, though.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Anna, as you approach the door, it does have a bar on it, but you can obviously, from where you are, lift the bar. It's barred from the inside, so you can lift up that bar and head outside.
Okay.
It's not like one of those high-tech doors where there's an alarm going to go off, right?
I don't know.
Intruder.
I pulled Enna down. I mean, you can certainly go around. You don't notice anybody up on the walls, so I'm going to say that Enna's comes down, and I'll put her in the combat tracker now. Stan, have you pulled her in from your? Have you opened up the characters?
No.
Yeah, so go ahead and do
I
that.
can do that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so let me do this. I'm going to take her off the map so I can pull her into the combat tracker. 1 second.
Okay.
Do you see your health bar and everything?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay.
Where's Demacos? I've left him back in the dust. Come on, man.
Where is he? There he is.
Needs to get with the program.
Exactly.
All right. You want to check this door?
Yep, I'll come and check that door.
Barbar's seething, ready to bust in. He's got an axe to grind.
Well, the last couple doors were kind of a disappointment, weren't they?
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's all worked up.
All right.
There's gotta be something in this tower. If I can check for traps and if it's unlocked.
So go ahead and roll your investigation check in the tower. All right, and you do not notice any traps, and the door is unlocked. Backs up to the big guy. All right, is he going to head in? Baba?
Yep.
Okay.
You guys ready for some Leroy Jiggins?
Let's do it.
Yes.
All right. Oh, shit.
All right.
Here we go. Leroy!
So as you head in there, so it's obviously the ground floor of the gatehouse tower. There's a door that leads to the east, and stairs climb. The door to the east is where you came from, sorry.
Okay.
And stairs climb to the floor above. You can see that to the south. Arrow slits in this room offer a view of the ground outside the castle and the gate passage to the north. 2 double bunks stand against the walls. You do not notice anybody in there. Your sense is that, you guys have already had several battles here, and you think anybody that was stationed here is no longer there, from what you can tell on this floor.
I'm no longer amongst the living.
Right.
You guys want to rummage through this stuff?
Yeah, let's check it and then head upstairs, I guess.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So go ahead and anybody wants to make an investigation check, you can to see what you see while I look for something.
What on earth? Oh.
All right, so you guys don't notice anything else at all. So yeah, you think you've seen what's there, and it's just personal effects, but nothing else that you can see.
No guillotines.
No guillotine traps. I don't know why I didn't. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't even hear that when he sprung that. I'm a little irritated. Something's not working in my Revlo. Should have dinged in my ear when he did that, but it did not. Check that later.
All right.
All right.
You head upstairs?
Yeah.
All right, so you do that. Stand by.
Moving on up.
So as you guys head up into the tower, so this room above the castle gatehouse features doors that lead out to the top of the walls to the north and the east. Stairs lead down to the floor below. A chain mechanism in the northern half of the room, positioned over the main gate, raises or lowers the gate bars. Another controls the portcullis. 3 holes in the floor, each about a foot square, look down to the passage below.
Alright.
Flurvin's gonna take a quick look around, see if there's anything in this room.
Okay, go ahead and roll an investigation in the tower. All right, you see a little coffer that's tucked away under one of these bunks here that looks like it's the personal effects of a deceased guard member.
Oh, Anna, I didn't suppose you'd like to check this for traps.
Yes, I will check it for traps.
Okay. Roll your roll.
Checking for guillotines.
On coffers.
And
Never know.
you do not believe it's trapped.
Okay, it's not trapped.
Let's
I like the confidence.
What do we see in there?
All right, so you open it up and you see 2 potions. So you see some liquid that you don't recognize, and you see 150 silver pieces and 40 gold pieces.
Ooh,
Sweet.
money.
So I threw that in the
Stash that.
inventory. Yep.
Wonderful.
So obviously at the next rest you can identify the potions.
Sweet. So, shall we venture out onto the wall?
I say we should. To the east, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Okay,
Just tried to.
stand by.
Yeah. I can't actually grab my character. Oh.
I'm moving you guys back onto, because they just have maps for the upper part, so I'm kind of
Oh, gotcha.
moving these quickly, and you can move your players around. You know what I'm going to do? There you go. So then you can obviously walk towards the east. So let me look at that.
Well, Nebula's looking for a fight. She's leading the charge.
Yeah, she's hungry.
Thanks.
Bunnies just don't
Roll
do
your
it.
roll. I like that. Thanks, Rob.
She'd have been
She's
proud.
tired of
Roll your roll.
She'd have been proud when you ripped that guy's neck open.
I know.
She's ready to taste some more of the human flesh, or humanoid flesh.
Stand by. Got to open up another map. 1 second. If I can find where that is. Darn it, there's so many of these little mini maps. So 1 sec. Well, where is that? See if I can find it real quick. If not, we'll figure this out. Well, shoot. Why is it not... All right. Well, I will let you guys... so you can go ahead and move in whatever order you want. Sorry about that.
It's alright. Probably get Barbar up here to the front, I would imagine.
Okay.
Looks like these stairs descend, right?
They do.
Okay.
And basically, it looks like it's a wall, and this is where it's a little bit confusing. But just like the other room, there's basically a door underneath that you're going to walk through and see. So you can't really see it from here, but you're basically going to walk underneath where that kind of this is right here. I mean, you're basically going underneath that into a door.
Okay. It's like a hangover or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Overhang, perhaps?
Yep.
It's not drunk.
Hangover,
There's no
overhang.
hangovers, please.
Now, can we see anything to the north, or is there like a wall?
Oh yeah,
blocking
what?
our-
Yeah, stand by. Let me open that up.
Okay.
No, okay.
You know what? I'll open most of this up because you can see from up high where you are. You can see this now.
So it sounds like we'll be walking in on the second level of this tower.
No, you went down the stairs, so you actually are going to be on the lower level. So I mean, but you would have seen that when you guys were upstairs. So now you're going down. You're on the lower level, but before you walk down the stairs, you would have been able to see this.
Because it looks like there might be a door of some sort if we actually walk down another set of stairs that leads into the tower. Is that right?
Right.
So what level would that be?
What do you mean?
So it looks like, let me see if I can,
It would be the same level like this one. Hold on.
it's like right there. It looks like how the other tower had the little.
Yeah, I just unhit it a little bit more, and it's the same. And there's another door where you're walking into as well. I guess that's what's weird. Now, no, you're right. I'm sorry. I apologize. You're right. It looks like this is a little bit mini. You still are up higher, so you're right. There isn't a door here, which I thought there was. You would have to go down the stairs, and then that is the entrance to this little area over here. So there isn't a door where my pink thing is. You'll have to go down the steps, and if you want to go into that.
Okay. Well, that what we want to do?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Barbar is going to take a shortcut. So it's Democracy. Everybody's moving 40 feet. Oh, someone got ambitious and moved 45.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, left room for Anna. Yep.
Yep. Check in for traps and I'll roll.
Okay.
Rolling.
You do not notice any traps?
Backing up. No traps. Oh, is
Right.
it unlocked?
Yes, it is.
Yes, please find that out for me. I don't want to go barreling into a locked door. Was she able to determine if it was locked?
It is unlocked.
Unlocked, okay.
All right, guys.
Let's do this.
5 Reavers. I added 2. All right. So as you do that, you open the door.
Bye,
And-
Barbara.
Everybody goes and hops on the boat.
And you
Peace out.
see, if I can get to them 1 second. You see 5 crushing wave reavers that jump up and are ready to attack you, so everybody can roll initiative.
Wow. Okay.
And here's what the room looks like too. You can read that in chat in terms of what's in there. But your first order of business is the reavers.
Nice. Oh,
All right. So let me change this to round 0. All right, Anna, you are up.
Okay. Come in here.
Thanks for anybody who's watching Schmo that's coming over to my table. I appreciate it.
And I'm going to attack with my short sword.
Hold on, let me give me 1 second before you do that.
Okay.
All right, we had some stacking issues, so I wanted to make sure we were clean. So you were good. So yeah, anybody that's coming over from Schmo, we're doing a little Prince of the Apocalypse. We're wrapping up for the night. It's probably the last battle here. And you swing and miss. But they're clearing out Rivergard Keep. They're just about done with the main level. And this is probably where they're going to finish tonight.
I'm going to get Nebula in here.
Okay. I'm going to wait. Tell me when you're done, and I'll approve it. Did you just want to move it there, or?
Yes.
Got it. Ah, darn it. I thought it would have moved it past. All right, good. All right, so Crushing Wave Reaver 10 moves here. Let me make sure what these... Actually, she's going to move here, and she's going to chuck a javelin at Barbar. Throws a javelin and hits.
Uh-oh.
And does a little damage. And Darvik is up.
Okay. I can only move 30, so... Well, it's 10 to move through Barbar, right?
Correct.
Calling him fat.
It's not what I heard.
Okay, I think that's as far as I can go.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. If you have 30, that's right.
Ooh, flanking.
We gotta... It's starting to stack up here by the door. We gotta get rid of this Reaver right by the door. So I'm thinking we'll try and inflict wounds spell.
Nice.
Okay. And you hit. And this wave of necrotic energy seriously damages Reaver 14, but she is not dead yet.
But I haven't cast Spiritual Weapon yet.
That's a good point.
So we're gonna do that. Whip out a token.
Let me
I
whip
think
out this.
And I think we'll put it right between her and Reaver. Is that 9? There we go. Perfect.
Okay. Spiritual weapon tokens Hagrid. Fantasy Grounds. Uh-oh. Fumble!
Holy simoleons. What happens when a spiritual weapon fumbles?
It becomes evil.
Oh.
Well, so... Yeah, so I guess the way I'm gonna handle this is roll what's the damage for spiritual weapon?
Good question. 1d8 plus 4.
So target yourself and roll that.
Oh, for crying in the mud.
Max damage. And I'm gonna have to see how I'm gonna play that going forward. So okay, so yeah, that's what happens right now.
That's some spiritual bullshit.
Yeah. Each round until healed, Rob. So does he have to attack with it? I'm gonna have to figure that one out. Does he have to attack it and just keeps getting damaged? All right, so Reaver 9. Is going to step there and throw a javelin at Darvik. Yeah, Rob, if you know what you were thinking there, do I just literally have him hit with his spiritual weapon, but he can... And she misses. So can he dismiss the spiritual weapon and not take the damage? I'm not sure what to do with that. All right, so number 7. So she rips out her longsword and attacks Darvik that's in front of her. And misses.
Alright.
All right, Demakos. Yeah, Rob, I think you're right. I think that's what I need to do. If I do that, if I apply that to him now, will it apply as soon as it gets to his turn?
Marcus. What can you do?
Why is chat not dinging, Rob? It's bugging me.
So, what's the range? 60 feet.
Stand by 1 second, guys, while you're thinking. I gotta look at something.
Sure.
Catch.
Radius.
All right, so while he's doing what he's doing, Darvik, go ahead and apply a healing potion to yourself, courtesy of Rob from chat.
Oh, nice.
Oh, thank you, Rob.
First, he brings the guillotine on the footlocker, and then he comes with healing.
I'm just,
It's like a Sour Patch Kid.
I'm gonna have to figure out why my dings are not working though. It's irritating me. I'm not hearing any of them. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it later. I don't know why. At least I'm looking at it. Oh, stand by, guys. I think Rob just figured out what I did wrong. 1 sec. Maybe that was it. All right. That might be right, Rob. Okay. So I'm back. So what's the 10-foot square? I apologize, I missed that.
That's good.
Or 10-foot circle.
Yep. I am wanting to cast Shatter.
Oh, excellent. And so what's the radius on that? I'm sorry.
It's a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point. So it's each creature within the 10-foot radius sphere centered on the point of where I'm casting this must make Constitution saving throw. A creature will take 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful.
So it looks like, I don't know if that's quite the right size, but I think no matter what, you can get those 3, so you're good. So just make sure you target those 3, and then cast Shatter.
All right.
Rob, it's GP, capital letters, I think. Capital G, capital P, I mean.
Targeted.
Oh, you're right. Mine's points. God dang it. Everybody's doing it different. Now I heard the ding. You were right, Rob.
Did that register?
Yes. So 1 failed and 2 succeeded.
Okay, so the 2 that succeeded will take half of this.
All right. So 1 goes down. Oh, I love the sound.
Yeah.
So that one is dead. The other 2 are injured by this wave of thunder that rolls into them. Now, I'm sorry, do they have any other effect applied to them now? Or is it just the thunder damage?
I think it's just the thunder damage. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure that's it.
I think that's right. I just didn't remember if it knocks them prone or anything. I haven't done that one in a while.
No. The only extra thing about it is any non-magical objects that are not being worn or carried takes damage if it's in the spell's area. If these creatures happen to have been made out of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal, it happens. That's it.
All right. Okay. Fair enough.
All right. Moving on.
Flurvin,
I don't know if Flurvin can even make it in there.
you might not be able to.
It's pretty clustered at the moment.
Flurvin takes a break. He pulls out a ration, eats a little bit.
I think he's just going to make it that far and hope that the clusterfuck at the door opens up pretty quick.
So, and remember, just so you get in the habit of it, don't forget you can like take the dodge action or something if you want, or ready in action, or whatever.
Now, I forget, what does ready in action do?
So what it basically means is, like, if you readied an action to, let's just say, fire a crossbow, if something opens up or comes into your range, then the minute that trigger happens, even if it's not your turn, you would get to do that attack. So it's kind of readying for if something happens or comes into your range, or something happens that would trigger it.
But that's only for the current round, right?
Correct.
Now, I guess one question is, he can cast a magic missile around somebody, right?
As long as he can see the person, yeah, that's fine. And I would say that you can see the Reaver. So yeah, as long as you have line of sight, you're fine. If it required an attack roll, you'd do it at -2, but it doesn't. So you're fine doing that.
Okay, well, it's magic missile.
Fair enough. Just yet. And all 3 connect and send her flying into the spiritual hammer, which crushes her between the magic missiles.
Just like Darvik.
So exactly. All right, so Reaver 6 is going to move back here and throw a javelin at his buddy Darvik. Her buddy Darvik. And hits. Oh, does 8 damage.
Alright. finally alleviate some of this cluster.
Alleviate.
Alright. I think I'm going to walk through Nebula, so that'll be 10, this will actually be 20. And then I think...
Well, it's only... It'll be... To get to that square, it's 15. So that's only 20. Okay.
I'm trying to get to right to there.
Got it.
Like a flank.
Yes, flank. Flankify. Before I do much, I should probably reach it up. Should probably apply that to myself. And rip.
And with advantage, that hits.
All
And the
right.
great axe cleaves into her and does 15 damage.
Sweet.
All right, Nebula want to move or?
She's gonna stay where she's at.
Okay.
And I think I'm gonna let Nebula attack. Take my action.
Okay, you can do that. So can you make sure I don't? You can grab her, make sure she's. Let me think about how to do this again. So this is your turn. Let's move. I'm gonna move it to her. So go ahead. So just so it doesn't mess anything up. So go ahead and target who you want to target from her.
And she's going to bite.
Okay. And she hits, or I should say, she bites.
She's hungry. Hungry.
She chomps in and rips out a piece from this woman's bare midriff, and she starts bleeding profusely as Nebula goes nom nom nom.
Nom, nom.
Okay, and that's my turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna move it back up to you, and then go ahead and pass from Enna, so it goes to Darvik. And Darvik, you notice that at the beginning of your turn, you took another 12 points of damage because the fumble effect that you had from your spiritual weapon will give you ongoing damage of 12 now each round until this is over.
Are you shitting me?
You got Rob. You can complain to Rob about that one.
That's why Rob felt guilty enough to give him a...
That's exactly right. But now, even though I'm not sure if I should or not, you can still use the spiritual weapon as well as your attack. But that you did notice that, you're keeping those. Yeah, you healed Darvik, Rob. You did, but now he just took 12 more. The start of each turn, right?
Well, so that I don't keel over and die.
You did heal him.
Wounds on myself.
You did heal him, Rob.
Good idea.
Okay, and then, you still have your bonus action if you want.
Alright, let's slide that son of a spiritual hammer south a couple of...
Maybe I screwed that up,
stairs
Rob, but
and
I'm saying the damage
there
ongoing.
between Darvik and Barbar.
Oh, crap. Yeah, hold on, guys. 1 second. Hold on, please. Hold everything.
Oh,
As Rob likes to say, everybody just calm down. 1 second. How much did you heal yourself with? 14?
14.
Okay, so 12. Okay, because he healed you, it stops the effect. I did not read it that way. I didn't realize that. So you would have had 12 points is what I think you were already injured. you can still use the heal, but if you wouldn't have done that, then you can get that spell back. So if you do the heal, then you'll be completely healed.
Okay, in that case, I won't do the heal.
Okay, so we'll leave the 12 on you. You get that spell back, and you don't have the ongoing damage.
Okay.
So you're all good. Thanks,
All right,
Rob. I forgot
so
about it. I didn't realize that.
instead,
So we're all good now, because you did heal him, and
let's see, how am I doing on
and
this?
he got hurt from other hits, so that's why he's got 12 damage on him.
All right, we're gonna do the spiritual weapon. The Reaver,
You're right, Praetors. Everybody calm the fuck down is what I should have said.
which Gumby armed it up.
Yes, he did, and it's a miss, of course.
Okay.
Not singing this time.
Gummied it up.
Gumbied it up real good. Let's see, she's already got critical damage, so let's just try and mace. I'm gonna use up another spell.
And that's a hit.
Nice.
Bye bye.
And yes, that does put her down.
All right.
Okay, so crushing Reaver 9. So I guess, Rob, that should be one hit dice to one monster is the way I do that. So hold on. So stand by one sec. So I'm going to do a hit dice. Oh, never mind. Okay. All right. All right. So this Reaver here is going to get up close to Enna and swing her longsword. And miss. And that's all she can do. Demakos.
Democos. He might just stay where he's at the moment. And target her.
And the blast goes flying into the wall and misses.
That's a fat sack of suck. Scoot over to here. And into my turn.
Yeah, Flurvin's gonna wait for Democracy to scoot over.
My fault. There we go.
Get out of my wire.
There we go.
And Flurvin's gonna. Let's see, what's he got left? He's
Flurvin is well rested. Actually,
He hasn't done a whole lot. Let me in, guys. Okay, I think he's just gonna firebolt.
and that's a hit against Reaver 9. Very nice. Reaver 6. She is going to... What's she going to do? She's going to move there. And she sees the mage come in, and she's like, I'm throwing a javelin at that Flurvin guy. And she fumbles, but no effect is triggered. Barbar.
Alright, Barbar. Let's get up in there.
Alright. I need to put these down to 80%. 100% is too much.
Flanking.
I forgot about that. Yep, you got it.
There we go.
And that's a miss.
Son of a barbar!
Son of a barber.
That's right. I don't think anything else. That was some bullshit. Alright.
That was some bullshit.
Nebula's gonna move here. so she could have dinner and eat the dead Reaver 7 that's lying right here. And
Hold, please.
Mama.
Hold, please. There's dinner.
Nice.
Oh, man.
Can Nebula roll a Constitution check to see if she gets a disease? Just kidding.
Oh.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right. So, Enna's turn.
And for the flanking, I clicked the advantage.
Yep.
button.
Yep. You got it.
Gonna use my short sword on her.
And that's a hit.
Nice.
And that slices into her solidly. And stand by. Let me take off this effect on you. You shouldn't be vulnerable to bludgeoning anymore. There we go. Okay.
That's my turn.
Davik.
All right, Davik's gonna get in there next to that Reaver there, and he's gonna use some of that advantage on the mace there.
You got it. And, oh, that's a hit, but just barely.
Shoot.
Got lucky.
Oh, but max damage. Heavy damage. As the mace comes crushing into her skull.
Okay, the spiritual hammer is gonna scoot over one to the right and take a whack.
Whack away.
Whack-a-mole.
And it hits.
Nice.
For once.
Oh, critical damage.
All right.
She's up, but just barely. So number 9 is going to keep swinging her sword at Enna. And she crits.
Look like a table.
All right, so let's see. Where's it? 10 foot. 5, 10. So, it's going to be fun. So, Demakos Crushing Wave Reaver 9. Barbar and Reaver 6 are all deaf.
We're all deaf.
Whoa.
There's a loud crash of... Yeah, loud flash and crash that deafens everybody for 1 round. That's in 10 feet. So let me make sure I change this to 1 round. 1 sec.
Marcus says, "Thank God, some peace and quiet finally."
Can't hear all you idiots anymore.
That's right.
Okay, so let me get this straight. She hit Enna so hard that everyone around is deaf?
Something like that. Yeah, 1 sec.
So I don't get any damage? And then
Oh, that's coming.
No, you will. I'm just trying to make sure I have this applied for only 1 round. Deafen 1 round.
That was just
Definitely
the
one
appetizer. Here comes the main course.
Think I've got everybody. All right, so here we go. So now it should do this automatically, but we'll see. Oh, wait, hold on. Get this over here. I should target you. Does heavy damage.
Ooh. Alright, Demakos.
Love the deafened sound, Rob. Love it. Love it. It's awesome. And 1 succeeded, 1 failed. So, yep, go ahead and roll your damage. And acid splashy takes down a Reaver as she screams, "I'm melting!"
Excellent.
Lurvin, who is just enough out of range that he can hear just fine.
What's going on?
What the hell happened here?
Flurvin just became Vietnamese.
Oh,
All right, time for another firebolt.
And that's a hit.
nice.
And she's still up, but not by much. She's burnt to a crisp, and she's wavering, but she's still standing. Barbar put her out of her misery.
Just like, someone please just put me down.
It's a hit.
Here we go.
And she is
Boom.
down.
Yeah.
Excellent.
All
Now,
right.
I forgot this party is one to never keep anyone alive. Why would you do that?
Nope.
So, all right.
Oh, we forgot again.
We just
Hey, it's all
killed,
good.
man. You know,
All right, so let me give you some XP.
maybe they kept a detailed journal of what we were supposed to ask.
I don't know. They're all just hired thugs. We know what we came here for. It was to defeat Jolliver or whatever his name was.
Yep.
Not a whole lot of intel to gather, I think.
No, I'm just giving you guys grief.
This has been a fun place. It all started with unleashing the troll jar on
All right.
base.
Yes.
They let us come in. Oh, here's your gift. Bye. Come back later to bloodstains.
All right. I
Well
like
then.
it. High jumper, I like it. We gotta find that one on
Well, It's
Syrinscape.
almost 10 o'clock, actually.
No, it's gonna be a good. It's gonna be a good time to call it. So, anything else you guys want to do right in here before we? Because this will be definitely a good place to call it for the night.
We should probably, whether we do it tonight or when we start up next time, we should definitely search this room. Just to see if we're, since there was actually living people here when we arrived, maybe they have some personal effects.
Maybe extensive journals.
Yes. But we can do it next time. We don't have to do it tonight.
I'll just ran a quick investigation check. Do we see anything obvious?
Stand by 1 second. No, actually, you do not. You do not see anything.
Well, then I think we're done here, yeah?
All right. Let's see. Is there anything else? I don't think there's anything we didn't do, so you guys can decide. Next time where we go from here. You guys have cleared out most. Looks like it's mainly the water, area you haven't really been to. You've seen it, but you haven't been to the kind of that little dock area or that private dock. So those are the only two areas you haven't been here. But otherwise, you've cleared this place out.
Rivergard.
Quag West.
Nice. Well, that was a nice session to get back into the groove. That was pretty. Couple cool, decent battles.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
And you guys are now just a little over 600, about 650 experience points away from level 5.
Get close.
So you're getting there, slowly but surely.
Awesome.
Well, thanks, guys. I don't think there's any other cleanup. I might make a couple notes just so I don't forget, but that was fun. Hopefully we can keep back on our regular schedule. I had a good time tonight.
That
Yeah,
was fun.
same
Thank
here.
you.
Thank you, Alan.
All right, guys. Well, thanks again. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Hope the snow isn't too bad tomorrow afternoon and evening, and just get a lot of rain, hopefully.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed, yes.
All right, and definitely get in. Hopefully your chiropractor appointment goes well, Demacos.
Yep. 9 a.m. Snap, crackle, pop.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, everybody have a good night, and
you.
we'll see you
Take care.
tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, guys in chat, thanks for popping over. Rob, sorry your darn game got nixed tonight. Hate when that happens. So yeah, snow, Rob. We're supposed to get like 5 to 8 inches, but it might just be warm enough that it's mainly just rain. So we'll see. So guys, let me, before I forget, everybody that's in here, since it's been so flippin' long since I've streamed, I'm going to get in and give you 100 points each. Anybody who's still there. Will that let me just, let's see. Actually, let's do this because I'm too lazy. We're going to do 50 and then 50 again. And that's the way we do 100. So I really appreciate it. I'm going to turn on a different little screen here, my attribution slides. So you guys all know we use Fantasy Grounds, but anybody watching this on YouTube later can see this. Syrinscape for the one-shots, tabletop audio. Zovia, I didn't use any of her maps tonight, but I used that. But also, as you guys all know, please check out Rob Tui's streams 6 days a week. So please check out all his stuff. Salvage Encounters, you can go in and jump in and play a game yourself. Please check out FSH Schmo's stream. High Jumper's streaming. He was in the chat tonight. Prater's Rejects has a great stream. Check out him. So all those guys, and I'm probably missing someone, but please check all those guys out. And they have a lot of cool stuff on their channels. I don't have nearly as much as they have with rewards and things of that nature. So check all these guys out. They're awesome. I've learned most of what I do here from them. So if you liked at all what I did tonight, I'm sure you'll love them. So thanks again, everybody. I really enjoyed it. And I'm hoping if I have a free night Saturday, I might even sneak in a one-shot, but I'm not sure about that yet. So stay tuned. So anyway, have a great night all. I'm going to head out early morning tomorrow, but we will see you next time.